my Catholic friends out there.
I have spoken.
I have to shoot now.
All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna start in a second.
Who? What you got there, Rick? Some JJ?
Jameson.
Yeah, that's what I said. Good stuff.
He's got some JJ.
Whoa.
All right, he's got some JJ Abrams. All right.
JJ Abrams.
All right, folks, I think we're live. So let me just double check, make sure we're live. And yep, looks like we're live, folks.
We're live.
Still.
Yeah, all right, audio's working. All right, so the official start of the show.
Technical difficulties?
Uh-oh.
Stand by.
Oh no, where'd I go?
Oh.
You see me?
Yeah, I
Oh,
see.
yeah. Kind of hard to miss you, Ray.
Problem.
I'm trying to pull up the fucking thing. Hold on. Oh, jeez, I hate this Zoom shit. Oh, there you go. All right, cool. All right, we're back. All right, everything's back to normal. All right, welcome to the show. Issue number 25, special collector's item issue. This issue will go up in value. Down there, the lovely, the vivacious Michelle. Welcome to officially on camera on the show. She's made a cameo, but now it's official.
Did you see that?
Boss lady.
That's
She's
me.
ascended.
She is the boss lady. We all look up to her. And all right, speaking of looking up, next to her is the lovely, vivacious Bo, Lobo, Bo No Regard, Bo Jangles, Bo Cephas,
Bonan.
Bonan,
Conan, Bonan.
Bonan the Bobarian,
The Southerners is
Southerners Supreme.
Southerner Supreme.
I'll never get done with that one. That's my favorite.
No, that was going to follow me a while.
Quiet. Welcome back, Bo. Everybody's very excited about you being on here today, and thank you for stepping away from your game for like 5 seconds. You know, it's
It's a good game, man.
and the other beautiful and vivacious Rick Grayson. Hello.
Hey.
Hola.
Enthusiastic
Very
as usual. You know what? Are you watching the movie this time during the show?
No movie. Just
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I just died at the end of a turn, so just waiting to play my game again.
I just died at the end of a turn. All right. So cheers to the apocalypse. How are you guys holding up over there in that part of the land? The Conan fucking
In the East Bay in Contra Costa County.
the Conan Pavilion. What's going on? What's going on down
Conan County.
Contra Costa Conan?
Contra Costa Conan County.
there?
Well, I'm an essential worker, so I'm essentially working every day, Monday through Friday. And my weekends are gold to me. So thank you for inviting us for 25, because I don't want to think about COVID. I don't want to think about anything right now, work related. So that's what I do.
Well, this
Central
today's special is COVID and us, so I guess we're gonna just skip that whole topic. All right. So you guys holding up? How's it going in your field? Is it as crazy as everyone says it is?
Yeah, I'm in the thick of this whole COVID testing. So I work for a big HMO, and I'm, like I said, I'm in the middle of all this COVID testing. So I do a lot for you people behind the scenes.
What do you mean, you
You
people?
people.
You people,
Wow.
you people out there. No, it's this is history being made right now. So it's
Yeah, the history of the world will definitely be changed after this. This is
Yeah, definitely.
nothing's ever going to be the same, really. We won't go back to,
so I'm just adding my little piece to it with the scientific background that I have.
So the big question is, have you informed Bo what's going on outside? Because everybody thinks he's not aware of what's going on. He just
He doesn't go outside, so he's fine. He never goes outside. So.
I heard a little bit. It was the Michelob virus going around or something.
It's the
Why does
Conan
the Southerner
virus.
say Michelob? I say Modelo virus.
The Modelo virus.
It's the Conan virus. Conan.
Conan.
By Crumb. All right. So, Rick, catching up with you guys. So Michelle, this is you officially being on the show. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your geekdom, since you're on air for the first time? Like,
Well,
what makes you a geek?
what makes me a geek? I'm probably the oldest geek guest you've had on your show. I've been a geek technically probably since 1976.
We have
when,
to
I
put
used
you on the
to-
show. Come on.
When I'd watch like Saturday morning cartoons with my bowl of cereal, Schoolhouse Rock, and then I remember like watching these movies in the late 70s. Maybe you've heard of it, The Exorcist, Jaws. I saw that in the drive-in theater, and of course Star Wars 1977 at the Cornet Theater. I know you guys know the Cornet.
I love the
It
Cornet.
doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, I have a picture
But
of
yeah,
the
I'm a
Cornet on
big-
my wall.
Yeah, movies, music, little bit of video games, not much. I mean, I was like big on the Atari when it came out, and I was a big arcade gamer playing Tempest and Galaga and Defender. But my main thing right now is comic conventions, except we can't really do those anymore.
Remember those?
Yeah,
Remember those?
meet and greets and costuming. I'm a big costumer, not a cosplayer. But yeah, I mean,
Or we'll get into that later.
yeah, I love all genres of everything. So, we can
Yeah.
talk about anything.
She's one of us. She's
One of
more
us.
she's more Bo than Bo, really.
What, Bo White? He's like not even in the. Where'd you go?
I
No, no,
know
no,
that's your thing.
Bo, let me see your hands. Do you have a PlayStation controller in your hands right now?
He's here.
I just want to make sure you're not trying to play hunting
Oh,
ground.
look at his koozie. Look, Rick.
I don't want to see his koozie, okay?
I said koozie, not cootie.
I don't want to see the Bo coochie.
That's pretty
Oh,
sexy.
man.
That was just,
All right, we got some
sorry,
chats.
Ricky.
We got some chats in here. I said, Big Lil, you're live. Yes, thank you. Kim Jong dead. TMZ
What?
reporting. Thanks, Alex.
apparently.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's,
Oh
in,
my
he's, in a
God.
he's in a vegetative state, at least from what I've read.
They said that,
it's not
he had a-
confirmed dead, but vegetative state.
Yeah, he's fucked. They
gone.
had some.
Wow.
First of all, the doctor didn't know how to perform a surgery on a fat guy, and he had shaky hands going into the surgery. Like that's probably not.
Oh
a
my
good-
Oh, he had shaky hands because he was fucking
That's what they're reporting. Like
job.
that poor
That's what
surgeon's so dead right now too. That guy is fucking so dead. He didn't fucking
Wow.
make it past the fucking lobby.
It's like the gauntlet.
What is this 2020 NFL draft? Where's Goodell? Big Leo. Big Leo. Boo. Yeah, this is pretty much the draft, how they did the draft. Yeah. Let's see. Lori. Hi, my friends. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Bo. Miss you guys all.
Hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
Love you, girl.
Alex Urbina, Bo Norgard, Bosif,
I like that one too.
Lori, Bo DeLorean.
Ooh, Bo DeLorean. That's a new one.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
I'll take it.
Matt Frisco, man of action, you people.
Ooh.
people.
What do you mean, you people?
Big
You lovely
Leo.
people. You
Big
people that I
Leo.
miss and love.
Big Leo, shout out to all the essential workers. Lori again, Colt 45 virus. When's the last time you had a Colt 45, man? It's been a while, man.
You had a Colt 45? I've never drank that shit.
I've never had one.
I wouldn't do it.
Hondo back in the chat. You got to take Bo out for walks, maybe with a leash or muzzle. Yeah. Jeez. Wow. come in
Release?
hard.
What did he say? Release the muzzle? What?
It wasn't us. That was
Alicia.
Alex. You go get Hondo on that one, Bo.
Hey, that's not us, man.
Hey.
That's a chat. That's the internet, Bo. Sorry, man. You know the internet's cool.
No, that wasn't the internet. That was Alex.
Get him, Rick.
Get him, Rick. Get him, Rick.
Wow. Let's see, Lori. Sucks that Comic-Con is canceled. Yeah. Everything's canceled this year. So.
2020 is canceled.
Pretty much, yeah.
Matt Frisco again. R.I.P. the Cornet. Once saw Star Wars there. It's old folks home. It's old folks home now. Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
cure for Alzheimer, like kind of research.
It's
place.
Alzheimer's Center.
Yeah.
Well, this is not a parking lot.
Alex Urbina said, "Bo, quit doing lines off camera." So, all right, stop doing cocaine off camera. That's what
At least with the at least with the Coronet, it was something worthwhile. They didn't just put up some kind of bullshit there. So
Yeah.
if anything, you know.
That's true. I saw Close Encounters at that movie theater too.
God damn. I saw a lot there. I just can't. There's just too much.
Yeah,
I
everything.
saw almost every Star Wars there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the special editions. I saw
Ace Ventura's,
Independence Day there. I saw fucking.
Independence Day.
What else? I saw fucking. I
That
saw
was
so
a
many.
good
fucking
one.
movies.
I saw Starship Troopers there.
Saw Star Trek.
Oh,
nice,
good
nice.
one.
I saw
Yeah, so
Fight
that's
Club
it.
there.
I saw Fight Club. Oh, I saw it too.
I saw Fight Club with you, right?
Yeah, that's right. Movie was awesome. All right. So Rick, what do you got? You got any news? This week was kind of slow.
This
week.
was fucking a super slow week. I mean,
There's a lot. The only news, really, a lot of stuff is just getting pushed back. That's like the biggest news.
yeah, I mean, there's like stuff in Star Wars, but a lot of it's like, because I've been like keeping my ears, because there's a lot of shit going down at Lucasfilm. So
Yeah, but none of that's official. It's all hearsay.
it's not official till anything, but right now it just looks like Lucas is back in the fold. I don't know what capacity. Dave Filoni.
Whoa.
It looks like it's Filoni, Lucas, and
where'd you
Favreau.
read that, Rick? What hack source did you get that from?
No, I'm not gonna read it. You got me listening to podcasts now, right?
Oh, what fucking hack podcast said that, dude? Like if Lucas was joining the fold, it would fucking be all over the fucking news, dude.
Oh, this is Mike Zero.
Never heard of him, man.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, like
I guess I can ask
we could
I
spew all
can ask
kinds
my
of
Star
bullshit.
Wars friends.
Yeah.
We can ask our Star Wars friends.
It's nothing that to say it's official. I said it's backstage shit.
Yeah, that Lucas is not going back to that headache, dude. He'll be like a consultant every once in a while and like come in.
But
like,
that's what I said. That's still a title going back.
yeah, man. Yeah, even then, dude, he's done with it. The fans fucking ruined it for him.
I think he ruined it for himself, right?
You got
How many special editions do we need?
It's his art. He can do whatever the hell he wants with it. And
Yeah.
some of the improvements they made in those special editions were much needed because those movies did not age well. Like as far as like the special effects, like they look pretty bad.
The cantina scene didn't need to be touched.
But the space battle did. The original
Space
space battle.
Okay, all right, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that
No,
one.
it's just what it is. It's like, was there shit that needed to be touched up? Of course there was. So he went back in and he did it. But was it a little bit of oversaturation?
Some of the changes
Probably.
were horrible. The fucking dance, fucking jazz scene.
Oh, Jabba's palace. Oh,
Yeah, I just saw it.
That's the worst fucking than anything.
yeah. Sliced noodles. Ooh. Yeah, the original one was it was fine, just like the original cantina scene was fine.
Yeah.
And the original Ewok scene is way better too. The Yub Nub.
The Yub Nub? Yeah, I want Yub Nub.
Yub Nub.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? They can have that music everywhere else, but when they come back onto Endor, they should have came back to Yub Nub. Like that's their fucking celebration. Let them fucking celebrate how they want.
So what do you guys so Michelle, I'm gonna ask you this. What do you think what's your stance on Star Wars right now? What are you liking about Star Wars? What are you not liking about Star Wars right now?
Just 2 words: The Mandalorian. That's all I gotta say.
Hey Mando.
Give me more Mandalorian.
Yes, please.
Yeah, they just looks like they confirmed a 3rd season's happening for sure.
Ooh,
starting to work on
I'm
it, so-
excited.
Yeah, so that's a no-brainer. That's And then again, you don't want to see him going too much with that because it's too much of a good thing. Like with the Ash versus Evil Dead series, I was okay with 3 seasons because we got 3 solid seasons of a story. Because if they could have easily drawn out and like watered it down and like ran out of ideas. So as long as they still have good ideas, I'm down.
That's true.
So Bo, what if any characters? I heard there's rumors about spin-offs kind of happening from the Mandalorian. What characters you want to see spun off?
Man, Gina Carano's character definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some of her backstory.
She was good.
Where's she from, Bo? What planet is she from?
Earth?
What planet is her character from?
Oh, I can't remember, Ray.
It's pretty fucking.
I'm waiting for the box set to come out so I can have
it's pretty famous. It's pretty famous fucking planet, man.
Oh, Alderaan.
There you go.
Had to
Is she
stop
from
and think.
Alderaan?
Yeah, she
I
is.
have no idea.
That's why she hates the Empire. They blew it up.
Oh well, yeah, I would be.
There's a reason to hate somebody.
I'd be pissed too. I'd probably go on a mercenary binge too. So
Rick, what about you? What character should be spun off into their own show,
Out of
or maybe even a
Mandalorian.
backstory? Like I wouldn't even see like even seen what's his face?
Grief Karga.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
seeing
I'd
his
like to see-
backstory.
Yeah,
Like
I'd like
him-
to see Grief Karga's backstory. Because I just think that right now he's like a liaison for all the bounty hunters. They haven't mentioned if he was Empire or if he was
So Michael B. Jordan
Rebellion,
can
or
play
even
him.
if he was just a fucking scoundrel throughout that whole fucking thing.
Michael B. Jordan can play him as a younger self. You know, just, he played his son in Creed. So yeah,
Oh, wow, nice connect, Ray.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Nice
connecting all the
connect.
dots.
Well, I
We
can
might
see
see
that. I
like
mean,
him and like
I-
during the
if
fucking.
Michael B. Jordan's a fan, I mean, everybody wants to be part of Star Wars. You know,
Yeah.
that's the good part. Everybody wants. Damn.
Well,
And I mean
Oh my
everybody.
God, is that a cat?
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Well, it ain't a dog.
Oh my
fucking-
God, that better
Rick
not be
Sparks-
COVID.
Or Rich
Yeah,
Not a
COVID
COVID
cat.
cat. No COVID cats.
He's
COVID
angry.
cat. Sounds like a fucking like comic strip from like the 80s, the COVID cats.
COVID cat.
COVID cats. Yeah, be careful.
COVID cats. COVID cats.
Just looks like what's that one cat? Fucking Fritz the cat has that all fucking like just high ass look on himself.
Well, he was high.
How about you, Ray?
Yeah,
Who do you want to see
Grief
spin
Karga.
off?
Yeah, it's I actually wouldn't mind seeing that Bill Burr's character, that crew, like seeing some of their antics. I like that. Like, a lot of people were shitting on that crew, but I like Bill Burr in that role. I thought
Okay.
I wouldn't mind seeing their crew spun off a little bounty hunter series. Like them.
I wouldn't
just-
mind seeing that animated.
No, you gotta do live action, man.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, if you cast it right, live action would be good.
We have the cast ready to go.
Well, yeah. If they come back or they're still on board.
Yeah, so they could be they could go any number of routes on that one. Like Ahsoka's going to be in it, so I wouldn't be surprised she gets spun off. Like,
I'm hoping. Boba's
especially
in it, too.
if you cast Rosario Dawson, she's not going to just have a one episode role. She's going to either spin off or have a major role in the series.
Major role. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I think they're definitely setting up a series with Ahsoka Tano. I can see that. Wouldn't mind that. That'd be kind of cool. Rick, any other news out there like worth talking about? There's like really. I'm going through the comic news right now. Not really seeing.
I got some news.
Tom
Hit
Hanks
us.
and Rita Wilson, they're going to use their blood for a fucking vaccine.
That's not related to any of this.
That's not comic news.
Or movie.
All right,
That's-
Michelle, please.
That's comedic, but
Michelle, hit us with some actual news, please.
okay. So some actual news. So I was talking
The
with,
actual news with Michelle.
I was like chatting with Alex and Zab about this, but well, two things here. So Heavy Metal Magazine, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but they're getting their own creator-owned comic book called Virus. Have you read
Oh,
this?
I'm looking at the article right now. It just popped up right when
Yeah.
you said that.
So, Heavy Metal Magazine is the I guess it's called adult, what is it, adult sci-fi type magazine,
Like
right?
anthology series. It's like
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
And so they're going digital with this new Virus comic book. And the good thing about it, I'm just reading this here, that 15% of the cover price is going to go back to the creative team. So they're kind of doing something like, how Image kind of did that, giving back to the creators. So that's supposed to go live, I think, on the 29th, and it's going to be digital. And another little bit of news is George C. Romero, which is George Romero's son,
he had a
is
son.
partnering up with Heavy Metal. He's George C. Romero. You see his name as opposed to A, right? Father. He's partnering with Heavy Metal to do a Night of the Living Dead comic called The Rise. And it's going to be a graphic novel, probably like some floppy issues, and then turn into a collectible graphic novel. So that's two things that I had read about Heavy Metal going into comics.
That's there's that's a lot of people are going to be trying to go digital now. So there's been a big fight going back and forth because people are like they want books, they want to read comics, but they don't want to fuck the fucking comic book shops with the going digital because everybody's going to go digital if that's the case. So
Well, I've been purchasing, old comics because honestly, I haven't been reading comics for a long time. I've only been collecting and reading like for the past year or so.
yeah, and you're already past Bo already. Yeah.
So I'm purchasing back issues, and stuff, going back and reading things that you all have been reading for, for years
Yeah.
and stuff. So I'm still purchasing, graphic novels and floppies and collectibles and things like that. And instead of doing digital, I'm not a digital person as far as
Yeah.
trying to read. But if we have to do that going forward for the future, I mean, what can we do? But I'll still go back and purchase floppies if they come out.
How do you get a digital book signed?
How you gonna resell it? How you gonna resell a digital book? Well,
Exactly.
there's
Or
a
trade it with
few
your friends.
there's a few books that I purchased just because I wanted to read the story and they were cheap. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna resell this. I'm not gonna buy the floppies. I'm not gonna buy the trade, and it's probably not worth anything trading back in anyway. So I'll just hunker down and buy an issue digitally. But I prefer having it in my hand. That's the way it's.
Yep.
That's the way Galactus intended. Okay.
Exactly. The devourer of comic books.
Now let's see any other news coming out. So since since we got Bo here and he just finished the game. How about we do a little review about the new Predator game, Bo?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't finished the game. There's no finish to it.
What's your
It's like-
thoughts? What's your initial thoughts so far?
Have you played both sides already?
Yes, sir, I have. It's one of those games where there's no set ending. I mean, you come in.
So what
there's-
game are you talking about first of all? So people
All right,
know.
Predator Hunting Grounds.
Predator Hunting Grounds. Okay, cool. And it
Right,
just came out
PS4
yesterday,
game.
right?
Yes, it
Mhm.
dropped yesterday. It's a PlayStation Plus thing because you have to play online with people. There is no single player mode.
Mhm.
That's annoying.
Come in, you
Hey.
either pick one Predator or one of 4 on a fire team.
So this
It
is
just
like
dropped
the
off.
Friday
wait
the
a minute.
13th game.
Only one of 4? Is
It's
the fire team's only 4 people?
Yes,
Okay.
it's the same company that made Friday the 13th. The
Same-
game
yeah.
made this game.
It's the same
Yeah,
exact shit
I
then.
was-
No, it's not the same exact stuff. Trust me.
It sounds like the same exact game.
Well, no, you got the fire team
No,
before.
It's the same.
But you're
it's the
not-
same
Oh, wait,
premise
so,
where
for-
it's a hide and seek game. But the
No.
thing is, the Predator has so much more shit, like his arsenal to go get. And the thing is, the fucking people can actually shoot him down and kill him. Fucking, you can't really kill Jason. You have to go through some whole fucking bullshit to kill
Oh
Jason.
yeah. You got to call Tommy Jarvis. You got to knock his mask off. Somebody's got to have the
I
sweater.
mean, I'm thinking you don't have to do much to kill the Predator. You just have to fucking
Whip
as
out a
good team.
minigun and unload.
Yeah, play as a good
That's
team.
with everything. Yeah.
But no, there is a third faction involved. There's the AI that it's like the terrorists or the drug dealers that the fire team is sent in to go after. So
Yeah,
the
but
Predator has to deal with-
are they?
He has to
if
deal with you
encounter-
and the AIs, and you have to deal with the Predator and the AIs.
So
Oh,
wait,
that's
so
kinda
the
cool.
AI
Okay,
won't
that's
attack
cool.
the Predator?
Yes, they will.
Yeah, they will.
Okay, all right.
So it's not 4 firearms, it's the AIs. I don't know how many's in the AI.
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah.
So what do you prefer? Do you prefer being the Predator or you prefer being one of the fire team?
It depends. If you've got somebody that knows how to play a first-person shooter on the fire team, and you slack off on the Predator just a minute, and that's it. But she saw me do it last night. They took me out, and I'm falling down as the Predator, and they run in on me. I hit the self-destruct and took them all out.
Oh my God,
Wow.
that self-destruct was awesome.
Michelle, how turned on were you?
Self-destruct.
That's peak Bo right there.
I know, really.
Nothing sexier than a man to get his Predator on.
Self-destruct.
I'm
baby.
stalking them, baby. I'm stalking them.
Talk about a hunting
Wow.
ground. The hunt
Baby,
is
would you like to
on.
go to the hunting grounds?
So this is not safe for work. This is not safe for anybody younger than 18 years old.
Mm.
Yeah, Rick, get out of here. He's in the coin 17.
Oh,
Oh, let's see.
17
All right, let's
again.
all right, we got a bunch of fucking chats now. Goddamn. 13 watching now. Wow, I think that's the most we've ever had now. Let's see. Unlike Alhambra, which they turned into a gym. Oh, okay. From Lori. Alex, nah, just busting your chops, Bohannon.
Bohannon.
Randy Randy Guerrero. Hey, Bo and Michelle.
Hey, Randy, what's up?
Let's see. Lori, thoughts on the new Penny Dreadful City of Angels new show?
Oh, I have not watched that yet.
Have to
I haven't
watch.
seen it,
I
but
gotta
it's
watch
the chick
that.
from
Chick
Game of
from
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Lenny-
What's her
Head-
name?
Lenny Headley Lamar.
No.
No.
Henry Lamar.
Teddy
It's
Lamar. Really?
Headley.
That
No, what's
other
her
chick
name?
that
Oh
they
my
brought
God.
in
You know, she
Mary
actually sued
Joffrey.
them. The Headley Lamar, Headley Lamar, like sued him. Mel Brooks for that shit.
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
No, that actually happened. They actually sued. Let's see. Bo Bo Diddley. Bo Diddley. Have you heard?
Ed, hi Ed.
What's up, Ed?
Hey,
Miss you all.
Alex. Hey, you guys gonna talk about some of the
Natalie
wall gems
Dormer.
behind Bo and Michelle? Yeah, we'll get to it. Alex, goddamn man, you're the worst like side producer ever. Yeah. Jesus. Lori finally saw Mandalorian, loved it.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Alex again, also wall gems behind Rick. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about the walls in a bit.
Julius Rios, loser Rick.
Aw.
Oh.
You got underage kids trolling you online.
It's all right. You'll have to see me sooner or later.
And again, COVID-19.
That's a good one.
Oh, damn. That's pretty good.
Sorry, I just hit Bovid.
Zaid, hey. Hello, Zaid. Zaid.
Yeah.
Lori, if it bleeds,
Yeah.
we can kill it. Yes.
There you go,
Yes.
Lauren.
Zaid would prefer 3 than 4.
That's for the fire team and Predator.
Okay.
Okay.
Emily McHugh, laughing my
Hey,
ass
Emily.
off. Hi.
Hi,
Let's see.
girl.
Lori, Natalie Dormer from Game of Thrones. Okay.
Thank you.
Ah.
Thank you.
Big Ed. Hello, and Zaid Z.
We call him Z.
Z, what's
Z.
up, Z?
What's up,
How you
Z?
doing? Welcome, Z. All
Thanks,
right,
guys.
cool. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
God,
Man.
Sergio's watching.
15. Wow, 15 people watching. Wow.
Alright.
See, Bo, look what you brought out, man.
Hey, my buddy Sergio's watching. What's up, Serge?
You bring all
Oh,
the
you're
boys.
setting
You bring all the
records.
boys to the yard.
Oh, no.
His bow shake.
Oh.
All right, so just to make Alex happy, let's talk about that background right there. Let's is that the Conan wing of the house right there?
Some,
Part of it, yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta, both gotta talk about.
Hang on. Let's
Be careful.
I'm just gonna
Oh, okay.
rotate.
Is that's all
Yeah.
Conan right there?
Yes, sir.
That's all Conan.
Yeah.
At least Robert E. Howard. At least Robert E. Howard,
Yeah,
because
there's-
there's 1 through 5 Solomon Kane.
There's Solomon Kane there too.
Damn. That's a lot of Conan.
All right, so Bo, pick up what's all right. Pull down your favorite one. Show me your favorite. Which if there's a fire, you have to grab one. What are you gonna grab?
Oh, here he goes.
You better grab Michelle first, Bo.
For real.
Son.
the
All right,
world.
all right, what issue is that? Who signed it,
This,
Bo?
this
Yeah.
is Conan #1, first issue from Marvel. It's signed by Roy Thomas and Stan Lee.
Nice.
Oh, Roy Thomas. Yeah. Roy
Oh.
Thomas and Stan Lee. I don't know.
That's
what-
there's
There's
the
Stan Lee
one.
right there
Stan Lee.
and Roy Thomas right there.
Nice.
I have yet to meet Barry Windsor Smith, so
There you go.
I guess this is a competition between me and Conan #1. Huh?
you're out the door already.
I'm
Come
already
on.
out the door.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be taking my original presenter.
There you go. There you go. See?
All right, Michelle, same
Sorry.
question. What are you grabbing besides Bo?
She ain't grabbing me.
Well, you want to grab that over there?
Oh, hey.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna take it out. Well, never mind. I guess Bo's gonna take it out.
Whip it out, Bo.
Whoa.
This
No,
is
don't.
this is an original Frank Frazetta
No, I knew where this was going.
pen and ink, left-handed drawing
After his stroke.
after his stroke.
Wow.
This is
that's
like my masterpiece here.
yeah.
And,
Yeah, cover
nice.
Bo's face with that, please.
It is
so
certified.
you can't really see, but it's certified by Frazetta Museum. That's Frank Frazetta's
Nice.
son.
Nice. How'd you come about that?
Well, Frank Frazetta used to have an online store. Junior, his son. This is like, man, this is like 12, 15 years ago. And I just decided to, look for some originals for collecting and, the art that I love. And Frank Frazetta is just awesome. He's the inspiration for Conan, for Death Dealer.
He did
So-
Death Dealer,
Yeah, I'm sorry. He did Death Dealer.
which is on the wall back,
There you go.
that one.
Yeah, Death Dealer's
Probably
over
one
there.
of Death Dealer is probably like one of his most famous.
Yeah.
paintings.
Yeah.
Kind of widely regarded as one of his like most recognizable.
So yeah, that's my number one.
Grab and go.
My grab and
Grab and
go. That's my grab and go.
That's always a
Yep.
good question to ask the collectors. Like, what would you? Well, you have a chance to grab one fucking thing. What are you gonna grab? It's such a fucking tough thing being a collector. Like having to make that
Yeah,
choice.
it is.
It really is.
I'm going down with the ship. I'm just gonna like just fucking. Play.
Ray said, I'm staying with it all,
It's like
man.
I'm going down with it. Yeah.
Going down with the ship. I'm going.
So what about you, Rick? Do you have one
Yeah, what's yours,
that you
Rick?
would pull out
What?
of a fire? Which one?
What's your grab and go,
Grab
Rick?
and go.
Oh, I'm leaving everything to burn. Fuck that. I'm trying to get out the house.
I know you have time to grab one thing, asshole. It's the game, asshole. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Is his cat?
A collectible. Yes.
The cat's already gone, man. Come on. He left your ass
The cat
behind.
left a long time ago.
The cat's the one that started the fire. So.
You know what? Actually, I do have something. Give me 1 second. Perfect.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
cool. No, nice San Francisco Niner jacket there too, Rick.
Thank you.
I like his shirt. He's wearing a Goonie shirt.
Yep.
So, my brother fucking got me this here. You can see it. That's fucking Joe DiMaggio fucking playing at fucking Seal Stadium when he was with the San Francisco Seals.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
Nice.
I love fucking fucking baseball, and I love this city. I love the Giants, and before the Giants were here, the San Francisco Seals were our fucking team in the PCL. And the fact that we had a guy, our own fucking Joe DiMaggio, was the fucking fucking Jolton Joe. He was a damn good ball player, and he was a legend. And he's one of ours for a San Francisco kid. So
Oh yeah.
I definitely would take that. I mean, I could take a lot of other my Giant stuff, but I mean that right there to me, that's history.
Cool.
Okay.
What about you, Ray? Did you tell people
I'm
you're
He's
going to
looking.
go?
He's looking.
You better grab that fucking Nightwing, dude. If I was there, I'm grabbing.
Dude, I was just thinking that would probably be one of the ones I probably would grab. But probably my Secret Wars.
Spider-Man no more.
My
What?
my black costume Secret Wars action figure on card.
Oh.
84,
yeah.
85,
Okay.
black costume. I love that figure so much, and I got it on card. And yeah, it's probably one of my favorite on card figures, and I probably snag that one. It's it's there's a lot of things can be replaced, but that one's those are kind of hard to find.
Cool.
That one, so yeah, probably that if I had to, or my first appearance of Wolverine, maybe that one.
Ooh, 181.
I could sell that and like buy a whole new collection of stuff. So yeah, start small. Just get the essentials. So that's my thinking.
Cool.
So what about you, Rick? You got a little movie poster background. So what's going on back there? Yeah.
Well, can't really see this one here. Let me see. Start moving it up. So Alex got me this right here. It's a fucking sketch of the Crow.
He drew that.
Nice.
James O'Barr, nice.
Signed
O'Barr.
by James O'Barr.
Alex sketched that. That was Rick. He it was like a fucking drew him like one of his French girls.
And then for when we went to go see Cloverfield Lane, I got all three posters right there. So if you can see at the top of each step, it's like one of the three actors that was in it, like John Goodman, Elizabeth Winstead, and I don't know the other guy's name.
It was a pretty good movie, man. That was kind of underrated.
Yeah, I like it. It's underrated.
Yeah.
I like the Crazy Guy movie. The Crazy Guy's always right sometimes. Then there I got the Deadpool poster, the little mini poster. Then
Ooh.
further up I got
Empire.
Spectre, which is like I think one of the best IMAX posters, even though the movie was kind of
Yeah,
shit.
it was shit.
That's a
Yeah.
cool poster.
It is.
That's a
cool.
damn cool poster.
Yeah,
and
one
and
of those.
then my niece got me that Empire that Strikes Back
Very
thing
cool.
Empire
from,
the Strikes Back.
for my
original.
no, it's like
Oh.
it's just one of those things that she got, like a decorative thing from I
Oh,
forgot what,
okay.
but it was,
I asked because I have an original print Empire on the wall.
Oh, good for you. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it like that, Rick.
Did I get angry? I'm sorry.
Bragger Bow. The Legend of Bragger Bow.
My goodness. I need another beer.
I don't
Oh,
brag,
yeah,
I
yeah.
share.
Yeah, go get some more beverages. Come on, now. We're just getting started.
Just getting started, yeah.
Sergio needs to run to the store. He just texted me.
All right.
Give me 10
So,
minutes to run there and back.
Bo Exotic.
let's see, Zaid, damn right, it's better than yours. Yep, the milkshake brings all the boys there.
Oh.
Bonan,
Bonan.
Laura, Matt Frisco, Lori, Ray, how's the Tombstone DVD? What supplements are on the DVD?
That's a good one.
I didn't go too deep in there. They have a poster, the map of the town, which is kind of cool, and like a pull-out thing. And they had some other extras. I didn't go.
No, don't pull it up.
They have a lot. I think that's that's like a 2-disc DVD
Yeah,
set.
it's like
Yeah. They have a lot of good shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I even kept the case because it looks so damn cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. Ed, LOL. Let's see. Zaid, is that signed? Nice. Yeah. Everything's signed in Bo's house.
Yeah.
Not everything, man.
The toilet
everything.
seat, fucking. Let's see. Ed, Bo Exotic. And Matt
Oh my
Frisco.
God. Hey, did you guys see Offspring's rendition of Here Kitty Kitty from Joe Exotic?
No.
Oh my gosh. Our friend Izzy, who lives in Georgia. What's up, Izzy, if you're watching? He posted it and it's just hilarious. I mean, I don't know if you've all watched the Joe Exotic stuff, but he's actually
Rick's
really
like, no.
he's actually a really good singer. Like the song is really good, but Offspring did a remake. Oh my God, it's hilarious. It's funny.
I still have to watch Tiger King.
I'm not watching.
Oh, you don't have to watch it.
I know Bo. I really kind of got the idea. It's just
Exactly. I already live it.
it's just Bo with tigers, right?
Bo's not saying Carol Baskin. He's like, God damn it, RKO, Ray KO. Fucking Ray KO.
They call it
Oh, damn,
Tago
that's a shirt I
style.
should have wore.
Yeah, really. Should have worn his RKO shirt
There you
Ray
go.
KO.
or Ray KO. Sorry.
Yeah, get it right. Copyright it. Come on.
Oh, that's okay. I'm playing Predator, right? We're going through the thing, and there's like every now and then they'll give you a prompt, like, the guy on the mission comp will say something. He's like, keep your head on a swivel. I about fell off the couch. And I was like, oh my
Head
God.
on a swivel. I couldn't believe it.
Man, these video games are so advanced.
Wow. That was a trip.
So I put this question out there to you guys earlier. So like, you have any great? You guys have met a lot of celebrities, and you've been into a lot of cons over the years. So I just kind of wondering, like, what like some of the like interactions with like celebrities you've met over the years, like that stand out. Any like funny stories, anything that kind of like
Oh my
like I'm
God,
sure
so
you
many.
yeah
So
I'm sure
many.
you guys have so many. Yeah. So any
So
any
many.
standouts for you?
Well, you want to start, Bo?
First and foremost, I mean, I'll always cherish every time I ever met Peter Mayhew.
Hmm.
He was always just a really cool guy, a really nice man, took time, talked with you, everything.
Yeah.
And, being in the 501st as a costumer, got to hang out with him even after the con when we'd have, go to the bars and we would, all of us would have our little parties there and he would come. Jeremy Bullock also got to play Boba Fett. He would come and show up and hang out with us. That was just so much fun. And I always loved Chewbacca as a kid. He was always my favorite. So
You look like
getting
a
to hang
little
out and
mini,
have a beer with him.
you look like a little mini Peter Mayhew, so I could see that. Yeah.
Well, he dressed up as Chewbacca.
I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
Chewbacca
He
costume.
does
we
have
know.
a costume.
We know, Bo. We've seen it. Yeah, near you.
Near you.
What a Wookiee. What about you, Michelle? What any like standouts, meeting
Well,
celebrities?
I have so many, but
It's got to be Johnny
one of-
Depp, right?
yeah. I mean, I was going to stick with the Star Wars one because we just did Peter Mayhew. So meeting Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher back in, I think it's 2009 WonderCon, when WonderCon was still in San Francisco.
I remember that one. Yeah.
That was amazing. Like
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher was just awesome. Mark Hamill as well. And the funny thing is, Mark Hamill was wearing a Warner Brothers Joker jacket, like
Yeah,
nothing,
that.
Luke Skywalker, everything was Joker. And I actually had acquired original, like 1977 or 78 I think
The 12 inch.
they're 12-inch figures. I've
Oh yeah.
gotten two of them
Oh,
and
yeah,
had them
one of those.
signed. So that's also one of my faves. But yeah, Johnny Depp, meeting him twice. I mean, that's my ultimate. And it's so ultimate that I'm gonna have to stand up here, but I had him, I don't know if y'all can see, I had
Yeah.
him sign my arm. So the first one down here is his autograph, his signature. And then the second time I saw him at the Warfield, he had on his marking this X, and that was part of his cover for a movie he did with Marlon Brando called The Grave, which is
Wow.
actually a banned movie. I don't know why, I can't find it in the United States. But yeah, Johnny Depp's my guy.
So he's just gonna do a whole sleeve.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna sleeve it. And the nice thing is, when he saw me, he was like, of course he recognized it. He's like, oh, like he was all excited, and he was like trying to, draw real nice. But now with, what's going on with COVID, I don't know if we can do some meet and greets in the future. I certainly hope so.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough for a while. Speaking
It
of that, Mark Hamill, is that the Mark Hamill wearing his
Yeah,
Yep. Right. And then,
nice. Yep.
And then you pan over.
Oh, cool. Wait, did you go to that WonderCon?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I went to all. Yeah, I went to all the WonderCons.
I did not know you then, but that's
the
awesome.
closest I got to Mark Hamill, right there. Me and Vader.
Very cool.
Just pan over and there's Mark.
I was like, hey,
That's
get Mark.
awesome.
Yeah, get Mark Hamill in the picture, so I don't have to pay $100 to fucking.
Nice.
Yeah, it's $100. He's probably more now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
But,
I had
I
a chance to
mean-
meet Carrie Fisher last time. I should have fucking met her. Like I was like, you can always meet Carrie Fisher. Like, nope.
I
So you gotta
know.
take advantage of these guys. You get to meet them before you can't. Shit.
Well, that's one of the things that I love to do because I work hard for my money. Yes, I said it.
So hard for money.
I said it, and I knew you were going to sing it. But as you get older and as you just live your life, and if you have a chance to meet some people that you grew up with, or you love their music, you love their movies, or whatever, I totally enjoy that. So comic conventions, meet and greets are my thing.
Yeah,
That's what I love to do.
cons.
So.
Let's see. We got some more chat here. L last name Yo Bo. Rose. Hi, it's Michelle's sister. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, Rocks?
What's up?
What's up, Rocks?
Rocks.
Ed Joe Exotic is only lip syncing. Alex Sharon Osbourne, guys. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Bo needs to talk about Sharon Osbourne. Go ahead, babe. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good one.
that was a good one.
We were down in Anaheim. It was NAMM, and they did the Rock and Roll Roast to Zach Wild. And everybody's, showing up. All these, Billy Sheehan was there. Carrie King was there. I ended up getting drunk with Carrie King, which was really fun.
Rudy Sarzo.
Rudy Sarzo was there. Rita Dimebag's girlfriend was there. And where everybody's up here, we're waiting, meet people and whatnot. They're coming down the red carpet. Sharon Osbourne comes by. She does the interview, and she's going to walk by. Everybody starts yelling, Sharon, 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 Sharon. I'm standing there in my Black Label vest and everything, and I go, Miss Osbourne, Miss Osbourne. She stops dead in her tracks, walks over to me, takes my book, signs my book, looks me in the face and said, it's so good that one of Zach's boys is polite and proper, kisses me on the cheek and walks off and doesn't sign a damn thing else.
Because he was polite.
Yeah, you got the second baseman, Sharon Osbourne. Awesome. Let's see, Lori.
Nobody else has Sharon Osbourne's autograph.
Not from
Tell you
that
that.
event.
Let's see,
That was
Lori,
good.
my first Comic-Con, I got the interview Roger Corman and William Shatner. Dream come true. Yeah,
Nice.
that's
Who's
a
that?
devil. That's a devil's
That'd be
three-way
Lori.
right there. That's Lori.
Oh,
right
that's Lori?
Alex, where's Bo's little Wookie? That's
I
not.
don't want to see Bo's little
It's a
Wookie.
different webcam. Let's see.
Is that his fucking cam name or something? Bo's little Wookie.
Little Wookie. Randy Guerrero, Cheap Trick box set signed by the band in '98 at the.
Oh,
Fillmore.
that's dope, man.
Nice.
Nice.
Trick. I like Cheap Trick. I love Cheap Trick.
He was off the clock at that time too. Let's see. Matt Frisco. Fun fact: the guys who sang Joe Exotic songs got paid in exposure and were never exposed. Wow, that's fucked up. Let's see. Alex. Photo bombed Mark Hamill. LOL. Yeah.
He
Mark
did?
Hamill. He photo bombed me.
Stealth strike.
What about you, Rick? You have any interesting celebrity interactions?
Well, I got to meet Danny Glover a few times, and he's always been fucking hella cool. I mean, the first time I got to meet him, I was like, "Can I just like, sir? I just want to shake your hand." He's like, "Really? Why?" And he does that. He has that deep raspy. Yeah, he was like, "Really? Why?" And you know, because he was like, "Dude,
Did you
the
say he's
only
too
thing
old
that
for
could
this
come-
shit and
the
walk
only
away?
thing- No, the only thing that came to mind was I was like, let me shake the man who kicked the shit out of the Predator, dude. And because like he went toe to toe with the Predator, and he just looked, he gave a little like, and he shook my hand, and that motherfucker's got a huge fucking grit. Dude.
He gave you the Predator laugh?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
I like the
He
second
gave me-
movie. The second movie gets shit on too, man, for some reason, man. The second movie's cool, man.
Oh, the second
I
movie
like
was cool.
I like the second movie because it's in the city. It's
Yeah.
a city's a different
It's a different kind of
city.
movie. I like it.
A different,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Where'd you meet him?
At
Rick,
work.
where did you meet?
When I used to work at the
Oh.
deli, he used to come in all the time, and after a while, like he would just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait for Rick," and that, you know, the Danny Glover voice. I'm like, "Yeah, I got fucking Danny Glover."
Oh,
There
that's
you
so
go.
cool.
Yeah, so it was cool. Danny Glover was a cool dude. And me and Ray, we got to meet him. We got to meet Sean from Monster Squad.
Oh.
Which
Nice.
for me as a kid growing up, I'm like, dude, those are the kids I want to hang out with and go fucking monster
Yeah.
hunting with.
Those were like
Yeah.
the Goonies, but one step better.
beat the shit
Yeah.
out of
Those guys were awesome.
So I was just happy as shit when I got to when I actually got to meet him, and
Yeah, that
we,
was cool.
me,
Super
me,
nice
Ray,
dude,
and
too.
Alex took a photo. It
Yeah,
was good
super-
memories, good times,
Super
man.
cool.
Where
dude.
did you
Like,
see? At the Alamo or where?
Yeah, it's at the Animals.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Wolfman
Wolfman.
Got Nards. It was like
Yeah.
a documentary on the fandom that goes along with the Monster Squad. It's not like a documentary about the movie itself, but just like how the fans
Yeah, it kind of
like
did
get
both.
get this
Yeah.
up.
It kind of told the tale of the movie, and then kind of told like what it meant to people and shit. So like the hardcore like Monster Squad fan, and like how it influenced a lot, shit out
Very
there.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah, totally underrated flick. Yeah, that was a cool one. Yeah, one of my favorite ones was meeting Kevin Smith. Like I met Kevin Smith a few times, like at cons and stuff. But he played at one of the venues here in the city, and I was lucky enough to go to it. And so I got to go hang out backstage after the fact and kind of hang out and like kind of shoot your shit with Kevin Smith for like a little while. So I got, and Jason Mewes was there too. So I got to I can't remember.
Oh,
Nice.
that's great.
It's me and
That's a
Kevin
good one.
Smith and Jason Mewes.
Oh,
Like,
that's big Kevin Smith too.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. We were almost the same size at that point. So it was cool to like shoot the shit with him. I was like, talking about Mallrats 2 because he was always talking about
Yeah.
making Mallrats 2. I was like, well, I'm a big Mallrats guy. Brody Bruce is my spirit animal. So, I was talking to him about Die Hard, Mallrats 2, Die Hard in the Mall was like the big rumor. So I was asking him about that, and he was super cool, super nice, super genuine. Yeah, so super cool dude.
Where
So
was that? Where did you meet him?
I was at the Warfield.
At the work.
Yeah, so yeah, this was definitely one of the cooler ones. Meeting Stan Lee is legendary. I'm glad we got to meet him like the last time because that would definitely been the last time to meet him. So yeah, I'm glad to meet Stan Lee, even though it was like kind of a sterile environment, kind of meeting him like you just like shake it, it's like an assembly line, just like shake and walk away.
I got to show you a picture, guys, because we haven't really talked about this, but I was an original like WWF. I used to watch that back in the day. And
You're talking to the right
Dragon
crowd.
Con, I can't remember what year this Dragon Con is, but I don't know if y'all can see. It might be hard to see.
Don't go in.
Oh, it's hard to see, but Albano and Iron Sheik.
I love the Iron Sheik.
Probably
That's a
can't
Sheik?
see.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
it's Iron
yeah.
Sheik.
Iron Sheik is fucking savage.
I don't know how to like make this better for y'all to see, but oh, there you go.
There you go. That's awesome. That's fucking great.
Captain Lou, Iron
The Sheik.
Sheik. I've got like some, championship belt on my shoulder, and Captain Lou is holding a 1983 WWF calendar
They both signed.
that they both signed, and the Iron
Oh, that's
Sheik is like, "I want that calendar. I want that calendar," and I'm like, "Oh my god, no way! I've had this since 1983 or 84. Heck no!"
I
Yeah,
want that
yeah,
calendar.
that was awesome. Captain Lou and Iron Sheik that was really cool. That was a Dragon Con too.
Dragon Con. Oh, no Dragon Con this year.
Here, I'll show you. Here's Ric Flair.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to meet Ric Flair. That'd be a cool one to
Golden
meet.
Boy Ric Flair. Yeah, that was a Dragon Con.
Woo!
And then if Hondo's watching, he'll remember this.
Oh, he's watching. He's got nothing better to do.
Jake the Snake.
That's awesome.
that's a
Yeah.
good one.
There's Alex at Dragon Con and me, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah, Alex. He fits in so comfortable.
Yeah, we've met so many people.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys, were there any other, besides Danny Glover, was there any other San Franciscans that you met? Like I had actually met Robin Williams back in the 90s.
I met Robin Williams, but I didn't want to, like, I didn't get into it. I mean, I just kind of just like waved at him. He's, you know, I was lucky enough where like Danny Glover, I had him like, you're here, you can't go anywhere. You're trying to buy
Right.
something. So I'm not trying to like get into some people's, but most times I just wave at people.
Yeah.
But I've ran into a lot of people here.
I remember I'm running into
who
Cheech Marin a couple times when he was filming Nash Bridges here. Remember
I ran
seeing him,
into-
like at
I
the
ran
movie
into
theater,
John
like,
Johnson, not Cheech Marin though. Yeah.
super random spots. Like, yeah, I bet, like he was going down the escalator at the 1000 NS and I was going up. I was like, oh shit, what's up, Cheech? Like, you know, just a quick little interaction. Like, hey, what's up, man?
Colin Hanks.
Oh, you saw Colin Hanks? Does he go to your
Just like-
store or?
No. We, coming out of a fucking a San Francisco Giants game.
Oh,
Yeah. So got to see Colin Hanks. Pretty cool. That's pretty much like the only celebrity at a Giants game. I mean, I saw like other players, but some of these players like people won't know about them. I mean,
Yeah,
I know them because I grew up a fan. So
we ran into Jerry Rice going to a we were going to a convention, comic convention, and Jerry Rice was going to a tattoo convention. Like, yeah, we all I accosted him. It was like we saw a couple people, other people take pictures of him. So like, all right, fuck, let's
Yeah.
go over there and like say what's up. So we got a picture with Jerry
I
Rice.
saw that picture. That's an awesome picture, Ray. I would love to meet Jerry Rice. I haven't met him. Actually, I did see Jerry Rice. I was driving with my brothers and my sister down 19th Avenue. I don't remember what year this was. And my brother saw this, I think it was either a Lexus or a Mercedes, and the license plate said Flash 80. So if you all know what Flash 80 is, if you guys are San Francisco 49er fans, you know what Flash 80 is.
Great issue
So
of the
it-
Flash.
It was Jerry Rice driving, and I guess with his wife at the time. And we were all yelling and, you know, just waving, and Jerry Rice like looked at us, and that was really cool. I can't remember, that was in the 90s or something. That was fun.
Yeah, no, meeting. Let's see, a couple. Alex said Ray had a twinkle in his eyes when he met Todd McFarlane. Oh yeah, that's been like, yeah, McFarlane was my childhood hero. So like meeting.
Where did you first meet him?
I met him at was it the Vegas Con? I think it was Vegas Con. Yeah,
Vegas Con.
yeah, that was the first time. I
Yeah.
missed out when he did the Image Con thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Image Expo 2012. That was the first Image Expo. I wish they would bring
I'm so
Image
bummed.
Expo back.
Yeah, I had a bad experience at the last one, so I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Sorry
Well,
to hear that.
Kirkman canceled. It was like the main guy I wanted to see, and he canceled last minute. That was fucking horrible.
Now, was that at in Portland? An Image Expo in Portland?
No, it was here. Remember Kirkman canceled? You were there, weren't you? You guys going to that one?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I was at. Is it by the Moscone? Yeah.
Oh, at the Yerba Buena Arts
yeah,
Theater.
Yerba
yeah.
Buena, yeah. Let's see. Michelle, what about Jason Momoa?
What about Jason Momoa? I didn't meet him.
Oh, Laura.
No, I didn't meet him.
I think Lori's writing fan fiction. Her
Michelle
Jason
Lee.
Momoa, her Henry Cavill, her Henry Cavill and Jason Momoa fan fiction is really working out.
Ooh, Henry, yeah. I've been watching The Witcher. Oh yeah, Lori,
Yeah.
yeah, he's hot.
Let's see. Alex, Michelle, $1 Million Man? Question
Well,
mark?
okay. I got a Ted DiBiase story. Okay, so I went for college. I went to UC Davis, and for my 21st birthday, my old roommate and I, we decided to go to Sacramento because I went to UC Davis. We drove to Sacramento to some, I don't know, some club along Arden Fair, whatever. Long story short, Ted DiBiase was up there because he had like some wrestling, match or something. He bought me a drink for my 21st birthday.
Aw.
$1 Million Man bought me a drink for my 21st birthday. And the funny thing is,
Everybody has a price.
He's a huge man. He has huge hands. I
he's
just
a big-
remember him
yeah.
having huge
He's a bear
hands.
of a man, yeah, for sure.
He is, yeah, but he was so nice. You know, he was just like, oh, it's your 21st birthday. I'm gonna get you a drink. What do you want? And I'm just like, I don't know. Driver, I have no idea. I don't know what to drink. But I remember, like, yeah, that was really cool. 21st birthday. That was awesome. I met quite a lot of wrestlers. I mean,
Yeah, I met.
I'm just looking at my list. I met the Tonga Kid. I met Ricky Steamboat.
Here,
I
got
did
one right
see-
here.
I did see Kevin Nash.
Speaking of
Oh,
which, hey yo,
ugh. Yeah, those are the
Outside.
two guys I need to see. I need to see my big sexy over there, and I need to see my Scott Hall. Where was that, Ray? In Chicago, C2E2 or?
that was in Nashville, actually.
Oh, Nashville.
Yeah,
sorry.
it was like we actually was going to meet Nash at a con like a couple months beforehand, but they canceled. Right? Was it Concord? They canceled. Like
Yeah. Either
yeah, so-
Stockton. I think it was at Stockton. or-
yeah, Stockton Con. Yeah, and then I was like going to Nashville. And I looked up like indie wrestling, like if there's any like cool wrestling matches to go see. And I looked at like there's some like benefit for like falsely imprisoned people, and
Okay.
they had a meet and greet with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. So yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'll go. Yeah, and go check them out. And it was pretty cheap too. I got to meet them like, and there wasn't a lot of people there, so we got kind of like mingle with Hall and Nash and like just hang out. Like it was super fucking cool. And super
those-
cool dudes.
Those men are huge too.
Oh yeah, they're fucking yeah. They made me
They're
feel
so
fucking-
tall,
It made me feel normal. It was great.
like 7 feet tall or something, 6'11" or something. It's like, what the heck?
What happened to
God.
Bo? Where's Bo at?
I don't know. He might be doing a beer run or something, but I
Beer-
guess it's the boss lady show for now.
we still have to do word association with word association with Bo.
Word
I
association.
worked really hard on this. Let's see. Big Leo, NWO, full
NWO.
life. Let's see. Wasn't Chuck Liddell at the Fillmore one year? Chuck Liddell, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't remember that. Big
Who asked that?
Too sweet. I was Lori. Big Leo, too sweet.
Too sweet.
Too sweet, me bro. Let's see. Rick Slash, LOL. I was with you guys for a lot of these celebrity meetings. Yeah, Alex is like the guy in the background, like in all these photos. Like, yeah, he's like Forrest Gump. He's like me going through
He's
history,
like-
meeting all these meeting all these world leaders.
He's like-
He's the Forrest Gump of the group, just going through. He's like, I got to pay. Tell us a Slash story, Rick. Just cost
that's
Slash.
what when you called me out of nowhere and it's like, dude, Slash is playing the Fillmore. I was like, really? Like Slash who? You're like Slash.
Slash from fucking Ninja
Slash.
Turtles.
Yeah. I was like, who?
Razor and Slash are fucking playing.
So yeah, I got to meet Slash afterwards. Got an autograph from cool dude, man. I was just fucking happy to fucking just get that close to probably the world's greatest guitarist and shit. Cool dude.
Guitarist.
Wait. World's greatest guitarist? Oh, we could have a debate about that.
At one
That's
point,
another show. That's
at one
another.
point,
After
at
the
one
show.
point, hey, it changes every year. Changes every year. Eddie Van
That'll be
Halen
another
was the
show.
world's greatest guitarist
That's
at one
another
point.
show. Wait, that's another show. But look what I'm wearing. Can you see this?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dimebag is great, but like I said, everybody has their time. At one point, they all
Everybody has their time.
they all claim they all laid claim to the title at one point or another. So, you know, like at one point, Prince was the world's greatest guitarist.
Oh
I mean, that
man,
guy
Prince.
was amazing. You know, there's that. Steve
That was
Vai?
just his anniversary, right? Of his death just recently, right? Oh,
Alleged
man.
death.
I did see Prince.
What,
Oh
did
man,
he-
I
did
think
he
it
go
was
by way of
in the mid
Tupac?
'90s.
They're on that same island.
I did see Prince in the mid '90s. I didn't have a chance to see him like in his later years, but he's just amazing. He was amazing. I miss him so much.
So another celebrity meeting that was pretty awesome. This happened in New Orleans.
Okay.
Wizard World.
Oh yes,
The man,
Oh, that's good.
the man, the myth. Oh, look at that fat guy. man. Look at that fat guy.
Mr. Campbell. Yes,
what I
he's
was-
awesome.
That's when I was 3 people. He was super cool. Did not disappoint. You know, sometimes you meet these celebrities and they're kind of boring. Like meeting
They're
Bruce
dicks.
Campbell, he was just fucking super enthused. Like, hey man, hey, nice to meet you. Like, and he's like,
Yeah.
it's like, how do you want? Like, he was like, all right, you still. He had an idea to pose. Like, I'm gonna go behind you and like you make a pose. And like, I was like, sure, Bruce Campbell, whatever the fuck you want, man. You
Whatever you want.
put me in any position you want, Bruce Campbell. It's okay. Whatever you say, you're in charge here, buddy.
Any position?
It's Bruce Campbell, man. Come on, man. He's in
I'll do
charge.
anything Bruce says. Bruce knows.
Bruce knows.
Bruce knows. How about some
Bro
comic artists, Ray? Because like you know we're close with Uncle Todd, Godfather, but I got Uncle George Perez on my list here, so he's my guy.
Yeah, I've
He's my
never met him.
man.
Oh, here's a good one too. Here, it's the great Tom Savini.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh my God, I didn't even recognize him with his hat.
Yeah, the great.
Right
Tom
on.
Savini. That was a good one. Yeah, that was at Kurt Hammett's horror-
Monster thing.
Yeah, at the
the
Regency. Yeah, that was a cool one.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but here's me and the Silver Surfer.
Doug Jones.
There's Doug Jones, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I like that outfit. Look at that. Rocking. Look at
Yep, that's me and Doug Jones, Silver Surfer.
that. The Surfer Supreme.
Surfer Supreme. Oh, here's me in Tonga Kid. This is a good one.
Oh man, that guy's a San Francisco original, man. That guy's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, look at that. You pulled it off too so well.
Oh yeah.
You missed your calling, Michelle.
He kept calling me Island Sister.
Hey,
Him
Island
and
Girl.
Sala Baker. Sala Baker, you know the Sala Baker. He's the guy that does Sauron.
Yeah.
He said the same thing too. Island Sister. I got a bunch of Island
Island
brothers.
Girl. Island Girl.
Island Girl.
Let's see. Lori has seen Prince 10 times. That's
Ooh,
slow for you, Lori. I'm kind of disappointed. I thought you would. see
slow.
him.
That's a
let's
low
see,
number, Lori.
Ash versus Evil Dead is still hands down the best panel I've ever seen at Comic-Con. Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
that would have been an awesome one to go to. Yeah, that show was awesome. That was a great show. It's
Still need
you-
to finish it.
you never finished it. Wow, yeah. What do you on
I
Thursday?
was up like a season 3, episode 2.
Okay, yeah, it's good. It ends really well. I like the ending. It ends nicely. It's it definitely could have definitely could have been horrible, or we got like a shitty movie and then been done with it and never have another thing again. But no, it's we got a three season series. We got a 500 minute fucking movie, so that's great.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh shit, Rick.
Uh-oh.
So you've been so during this pandemic, Michelle, what have you been reading?
What have I been reading? Well, I mentioned earlier that I was buying more old stuff because, like I said, I haven't been reading lots of comics at all. So since you just asked, I have my stack here.
No, please whip it out.
Let me show you my stack. Okay, so first of all, I know you've been reading this, Ray, Savage Avengers.
Yeah, it's good.
So I picked, this is the last Savage Avengers, it's number 11, and if y'all see, it is Doctor Strange and Elektra, right?
Are you blocking the microphone? Yeah. There you go.
Can you see?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's Doctor Strange and Elektra, and I haven't read this storyline yet because I'm a couple of issues behind. But when I saw this, I remembered Alex, Hondalorian. He was really cool. He got me, I don't know if y'all could see this, but this is Action Comics. He got me a
John Byrne?
John Byrne 2-issue Action Comics 592 and 593. So 592 is here. This is Big Barda and Superman. 593 here, Big Barda and Superman locking lips over here.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
So the interesting thing about this after reading it is, well, this is not safe for work 18 and over, right? I mean, they talk about Superman and Barda doing a porn flick in here.
Yeah, it's a famous issue. Like they trick them to like do it like
Yeah.
shoot a movie.
Sleaze,
Yeah,
sleaze.
It's an
tricks
infamous.
him after being banished, after Darkseid banishes him, tricks him into doing a movie. And I was,
Yeah,
this is 1987.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
I never read it back then, and I'm reading it now and as an adult, and I'm like flabbergasted. I'm just like, what? A porn flick in a
yeah,
comic?
yeah. It's infamous. Yeah, it's an infamous issue. Yeah.
And then Hondo got me this one, the Green Lantern Green Arrow with DC attacks youth's greatest problem, drugs.
Oh yeah, that's it.
So you all
That's a
know
good
this
one.
one too, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't read
famous
this
one.
one yet. I pulled it out after,
Yeah.
going
That
through all
whole-
my stuff.
That run is really good. It's definitely
Yeah.
dealing with some shit that was kind of not talked about and like kind of untouched during that time. They're talking about poverty, talking about
Right.
race, just kind of like abuse of power, just like these like deep drug use and like fucking they just went some the hard traveling heroes storyline. Yeah, it's a great it's great Neil Adams art too.
Yeah.
And, written by a guy named Denny O'Neil. Bo does not know about.
Denny O'Neil.
So
Let's
those are
see.
my
Oh, go ahead.
those are my Marvel and my 2 DC.
Is
And
Bo
then-
brewing these beers?
Yeah, where the hell?
I think so. I
Tell
don't know.
Bo to hurry up. We were trying to wrap this up.
I don't even know where he is. He just does his own thing. And so like I
He
wanted
just
to show
wandered.
so Zab, our buddy Zab, told me to pick up the Donny Cates Ryan Stegman Venom.
Nice.
So I picked up the Venom series. So I have 3 of the graphic novels, which goes from issue 1 to 20. So I'm going to start reading the Venom one, Donny Cates.
If you
And
like
then-
Donny Cates, you should read the Thanos. Thanos must die.
Okay, Thanos must die.
Thanos wins. That's the one. Thanos wins.
Thanos wins. Okay.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, Danny Cates is he's a hell of a writer.
And then I don't know, have any of you read Ravencroft?
No, not yet. I think.
Okay, so I got 1 and 2, but look at the cover for number 2. It's awesome. It's got like freaking Kingpin right here.
Oh wow, that looks cool. Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
Werewolf by Night right there?
I think I think so. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
cool.
it's about the Institute for the Criminally Insane. So I can totally dig that.
So it's so basically it's basically Marvel's Arkham Asylum pretty much.
Yes.
Okay.
Marvel's Arkham Asylum. So I picked that up, and then a couple other things, but that's the stuff I'm going to be reading.
Let's see. We got some more chats. Big Lil Rick sipping on that Florida Kanye. No, he's a white boy sipping on that Jameson. Disgrace to all the Koyas.
I already said that. You don't have to say it twice.
Disgraceful,
Goddamn,
man.
bro, fucking asshole.
Let's see, Lori. I have a video of Bruce Campbell talking about being Quick and the Dead with Sam Raimi. It was hilarious. I like that movie. That Quick and the Dead. It's not.
Quick
Green
and the
Dead's
Dead,
great.
Yeah, it's kind of underrated too. That's another underrated.
It is underrated. Yep.
Alex says Rick is looking like Doc Holliday. I do.
I
Say,
beg.
I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your Rickleberry.
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 That just sounds wrong. Absolutely wrong.
I'm gonna have just for that. I'm gonna have a shot.
Hey, you want to do a Rickleberry?
I'll be your Rickleberry.
Oh, that's another celebrity we met. We met Val Kilmer. He was doing a tour of his Mark Twain performance. And during the time when we met him, he was having his, dealing with his throat cancer. So he wasn't
Right.
able to
So
talk.
is it good Val Kilmer or tore up Val Kilmer?
I think any Val Kilmer is great, man.
Any Val Kilmer. I mean, I was just mentioning that he had just started having his throat cancer at the time we
Okay.
met him. So
I was watching this one movie, and he was in it. I didn't even realize it was him until like he was in the credits. I was like, "Holy shit, that was Val Kilmer!"
what
Like,
movie
I
was
can't-
it?
I'm trying to remember right now as I'm thinking about it. Shit. Oh,
Who was he with? Who did he start with?
he was in Fantasy Island,
Oh, okay.
Fantasy Island.
which I'm gonna get to later.
The
That's
new movie?
part of my list. Yeah, but he was in that, and it was a trip that
I didn't even know there was a Fantasy Island movie.
It kind of came and went. Was that Blumhouse?
was Blumhouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean based on the TV show or something
Yeah,
else?
it's like kind of a horror
I'll get
stand.
into it. That's part of
Dude,
my
I mean,
list.
Hervé Villachez and Ricardo Montalban was Fantasy Island. Anybody else is like,
Just uncivilized.
it's just wrong.
It is, and the thing is, I know what they were going for, and it missed the mark. But as a lover of bad movies, It was fucking fun. So, I mean, I enjoyed the shit out of it.
It's not a good selling point of any of that. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to sell it. I'm not trying to sell it. It's just like I tell people right off the bat, it's like I like bad movies. So
it was a good, bad movie.
oh yeah, it was fun. I'd definitely watch it again.
Okay.
It was fun. I mean, it. Do I have my issues with it because it's Fantasy Island? Of
Let's
course
just
I
jump.
do.
Just
But
jump in-
if they
let's
would
ju-
have took the name Fantasy Island and just made a movie without having that name and that label, I would have thought the movie was pretty good.
All right. Well, all right. Let's just transition to the Rick. What's your pull list? Go ahead. Just keep talking.
Fantasy Island. So yeah, I was watching Fantasy Island the
So
other day.
who are the leads?
Michael Pena plays Mr. Rourke,
Okay.
and you got Maggie Q. Let me see, Maggie Q, Michael Rooker.
Oh, I like Michael Rooker. I met him too.
Michael Rooker.
Let me
He's
see.
in fucking. He was in Tombstone too.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that was a hell of a cast in Tombstone.
But that's pretty much kind of in this flick, you know. Oh no, I'm sorry. Val Kilmer was not in Fantasy Island. Val Kilmer was in The Snowman, which was an awesome fucking movie.
Okay, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's
So
with Michael Fassbender, and that movie is
Okay,
fucking amazing.
He's like the assassin, like a hitman. or
Wait a
something?
minute. I did
What,
see that
Snowman?
with
No. He's hunting a serial killer who gives him a name or gives him a note, and he draws a snowman at the bottom with like a certain kind of a smiley face,
Okay,
and
I
that's his
remember the
calling
trailer
card.
for that.
When he
Yeah, we
kills
saw
somebody,
that.
he leaves a snowman. I'm like,
We saw
what
that
killer
on
has
the-
enough time to fucking build a snowman?
We're talking about the snow. A Bo's back with beer. Yes,
Oh,
Yes.
finally.
more beer.
What are we talking about?
We were talking about Val Kilmer
Great guy.
thinking
But
that
yeah, he's in the
Rick
snowman.
thinking he was in Fantasy Island, but we're talking about the Snowman, which is something that Bo and I just watched recently with Michael Fassbender. Yes, that was pretty good.
Yeah, so he was
The trailer's
actually
been interesting.
Val Kilmer was actually the detective. That
Right,
was
he
like
was, but
another
that
case.
wasn't his voice.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't. But
It wasn't.
I mean, I was looking. Was it his face? It was just like I couldn't recognize Val Kilmer anymore.
Yeah.
He just like he's like deteriorated so fast. Like you talk
Alright,
about
yeah.
somebody falling off the cliff, and Val Kilmer is just like, wow. I mean, I just
Alright.
saw Twixt about like 2 years ago, and that movie was made maybe about 8 years ago. Twixt, and he was still looking a little ragged. But from what I saw just the other night, I was like, God damn, this guy fucking had a fall from grace. Val
Right.
Kilmer used to be one of the the Hollywood fucking faces for
He was a
male
hunk.
actors. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so
you
all right,
know,
Royal Rumble, Val Kilmer's. All right, so you got Mad Mardigan, his character
Ooh.
from Heat, Doc Holliday.
Jim Morrison.
No,
Jim
no,
Morrison.
no. I'm just talking about
Iceman.
Battle Royale,
Iceman.
Batman, and what's the other one?
Iceman.
And what was the other one? Fucking Heat
And Iceman.
and Iceman. Who would win a battle royal between those five? Val Kilmer's.
Doc Holliday.
It's
You
Mad
said Doc
Mardigan,
Holliday.
man. Mad Mardigan, man. Come on.
I'd have to. I'm
Okay, yeah, he's the
thinking
greatest
I'm
swordsman
thinking
ever
Matt
lived,
Mardigan's
okay.
like, all of a sudden, Doc Holliday starts shooting. Matt Mardigan starts doing all this shit with a sword. No bullets will hit him. He's the world's greatest
Okay.
swordsman.
yeah, he said it. The world's greatest.
Yeah.
I mean, I just saw Willow the other night too.
And
There
that's
was
why
like
I got Val to sign my Willow.
There was a great scene
bet you
where
did.
like he jumps on, he just like kicks
Just
the
Mr.
thing
Kill
over the
Simon.
side, saves Willow, and then he just like looks over, sees a new problem in the two-headed beast. He sighs and jumps
And then
over the
goes right
railing
into
and
it.
jumps onto his head. And then Sorsha is like just watching this guy. She doesn't know if she hates him or likes him yet, but right there in that one moment, she's like, her panties got wet. And that was it.
Because he's like,
It was
"Ooh."
over. I mean, that's all you have to do. If guys out there, if you want to win your lady love's fucking hand, just find a two-headed beast, jump over the ridge, slash a sword into its fucker. She's yours.
Yeah, I've been doing it wrong. Oh, well. See, we got some more.
Matt
chats
Mardigan
in
knows
here.
how to do it.
Danny Quintero, what's up, y'all? He said y'all's room looked the same. Yeah, so we're all calling. We're all in the same room right now from different corners.
See, that's the Rasium
We're
and that's
6
the
feet apart.
Bosium. The Bosium.
Bosium or the cat. We call it the cave. We also call it the cave.
The cave. I still need to come to the cave for some steaks.
Let's see.
I'll bring potatoes.
Spartan is an underrated Val
Door's
Kilmer.
always open to you, Rick.
Spartan, do you remember Spartan, Rick?
Yeah, that was
I
a good
haven't
one
seen Spartan.
with Val.
Val Kilmer, yeah, Spartan.
Kilmer as Elvis in True Romance, the best.
Uh-huh.
Glory.
Oh, yeah.
Bad Mardigan. Yep.
Oh, and he was Elvis also in Forrest Gump.
Oh, shoot, he was.
Oh, wow.
He did the voice of Elvis for Forrest Gump. No,
Yeah.
wait, was that him or Kurt Russell? I think it was Val.
Ooh.
It was either Val or Kurt Russell. Damn, I can't remember.
I don't think it was Kurt. I know Kurt Russell played Elvis.
Yeah, in the TV movie.
Yeah, I have that. Directed by John Carpenter.
What
Mm.
do you want?
Let's see. Alex, Top Secret and Real Genius.
Those movies
Ooh,
are fucking great.
Real genius.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw Real Genius like last week.
See, Danny, I like The Saint.
Saints
It was
a
all
good
right.
remake.
Yeah, Saint was
Saint's
cool.
good.
Big Wheel Saint was dope. Kilmer, Randy Kilmer as a Mary Jane dealer in Entourage. Awesome. I remember that.
Oh,
He was pretty good in
I
that.
love Val Kilmer. You know, he's also an artist. He does a lot of,
The-
he's doing a lot of art now. So he has like art exhibitions and things like that. I have it. He has like a website where you can purchase things. He's really good.
She got one.
I like the Salton Sea. That's a good
Ooh,
film.
that is a
Oh,
real
yeah,
good one.
that's
That
a
is a
good one.
real good one, dude. Oh,
Kilmer has a fucking legendary career, man. Like fucking
Yeah.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, he was good in.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang was
Bang,
a
bang,
fucking
bang, yes.
Yeah, he was.
super
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, he's he had a nice little streak of just being like kind of just under the radar. And I actually liked him as Batman. I thought he did had a fine job as
Yeah.
Batman. It was just in a
I
shitty,
thought so, yeah.
like a shitty, not a
Yeah,
great
shitty
Batman.
story.
he wasn't
Yeah.
George
I-
Clooney.
I like Batman Forever for what it is. Like it's especially at the time, I dug it. I definitely have issues with it, but it's not the worst Batman movie.
It's better than Batman and Robin.
It's better than fucking Dark Knight Rises.
Ooh, what do you mean, Rick?
Oh, God.
All right, so I want to do this quick before we lose Bo again. So
I'm
Bo,
here.
we're gonna do word association with you.
Oh, dear
My
God.
favorite time of the day. Here we go.
So the first thing that pops in your head when I say these words, okay? Don't think about it too hard. Just say the first thing that pops in your head, okay?
This is new.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we created this just for Bo.
This is just for Bo.
Shoot. Okay.
All right, Bo, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Clear your thoughts.
Clear your mind.
All right. I can't even do this. All right. Spawn.
McFarlane.
Conway.
Hondo.
John Buscema.
Conan.
Ernie Chan.
Conan.
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 John Buscema and Ernie Chan. Just connect the dots there, my man.
All right. Conan O'Brien.
Team Coco.
We have to do a
Drew
little dance.
Drew Struzan.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Ooh.
I got to go The Thing because his art for The Thing was amazing.
Bill Sienkiewicz.
Damn.
Just so much just came flooding. It's just like sketchy art. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just his style is very unique.
It's very unique.
Solomon Kane.
Me?
Where's your hat?
Solomon Kane. I'm gonna watch that movie tonight, Bo.
You should. It's pretty good,
It's a
man.
good movie.
Dark Horse Comics.
Predator.
Oh, Predator.
Denny O'Neil.
Stuff I don't have.
Who's Denny O'Neil? I don't even know who that is.
That's what Bo's asking right now.
Denny O'Neil? No,
The co-
seriously.
That comic you just put up with Green Lantern and Green Arrow. That's written by Denny O'Neil.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Denny O'Neil.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so
I haven't read it yet.
There you go. You're ahead of the curve. You own Danny O'Neill comic. Yeah.
He's more DC than anything.
All right.
So
Let's see.
It's okay. Nothing wrong with DC, Bo.
All right,
No,
back,
no.
all right. We're losing focus here. All right.
Okay.
Bo, Cycle of the Werewolf.
right, son.
Bernie.
Ratson. Uncle Todd.
Spawn.
What's the
Can we
end?
get a clip
Final
out of that?
answer?
Can we get like a clip out of just
I wish we had a soundboard that way we could just fucking record that and just
Spawn?
random chord spawn.
Lobo.
Good enough. Who?
Lobo.
Giffen.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you went with Giffen.
I thought he was going to go.
Now I know
Beasley.
Bisley, but Giffen was creator.
Giffen's
The
creator.
money was on Beasley. Roberto said Beasley. So let's see.
Oh my God, y'all are taking bets on this
Is that
shit?
are we having bets on this on the fucking backside, right?
Bud Bundy.
What?
Bud Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
Kroll.
Ooh, Ken Marshall.
Yes.
Hey,
Cos-
I got the comics on the wall, brother.
I just saw the fucking movie the other day, bro.
all right. Cosplay.
Costume.
Dragon Con.
Fun.
That's our Mecca.
Mecca. Fun. Yeah, there you go. Fun Mecca. Put it together.
When are you and Michelle getting married?
We were going to do this at Dragon Con, but
Oh, don't blame COVID, asshole.
No, we did tell Uncle George Perez, who's going to walk me down the aisle, 2021. I actually did.
oh, you did go?
And Hondo can attest to this. Hondo was with me. I didn't say 2020. I said 2021.
Yeah. So you
Hondo's
predicted the future. This was going to go.
I
down.
did.
Okay.
Hondo's gonna preside as a minister.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently
he
he's
could-
certified.
If he's certified, yes.
Could he wear his like Halloween costume he wears every year, the little devil?
We're
horn
all going to dress up.
The little Deadpool thing.
Are you guys gonna
We're all
tie the
gonna
knot
dress
as
up.
like sand people?
Yeah, I gotta get my Doctor Doom costume together.
Yes,
so,
get
yeah.
your Doctor Doom costume. How about you, Rick? What are you going to dress up as?
I'm gonna come as a crow.
Yeah, he's just gonna get out of
I
bed.
can see that. That's
I'm just gonna roll out of bed
He's the
No, I'm-
essential. He's the essential crow.
from the moment I wake up. From the moment I put
Put on my
make
goth
sure and
makeup.
sweaty pants.
I'd be a little goth for you.
makeup.
I'm pale and more and pale.
Not that pale. I'm like the color of an uncooked pancake, bro.
So batter.
Yeah, undercooked corn dog. Yeah.
Golden
Any
brown.
more words?
No, I think we covered it. That was pretty
Mm.
good. That was good. That was exciting. Yeah, we're gonna do that again. Don't worry.
Only for Bo. Only for Bo.
That
So both-
Conway one. Oh my God.
Conway.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
no.
Hondo with that because it's as soon as you said it, I heard him say it in my head, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Either a Hondo or Roberto. Oh,
Conway.
Conway.
Yeah,
Burn in.
Maddie's obsessed, man. He's yeah.
I'm waiting for burnt ends. I need to get out there to get some burnt ends. You know what I'm talking about? I need a steak.
Yes,
some
sir.
bird ends, yes.
I need a steak.
All right, so
Ooh.
we got interrupted. So we're doing our pull list. So Michelle,
Ooh.
you got what's your pull list for the you already showed some of your books off already.
I
Anything else?
did. I did show most of them already.
Any TV shows or anything you watched this week, good or bad?
Oh, okay. One thing, I know I'm on the late on the bandwagon, but I've been watching Ozark. Yeah,
Oh,
you
wow.
all
Oh,
watch
that's
Ozark?
great.
You're the third
Yeah.
person to talk about Ozark today. Like I've had
Oh my
conversation.
God.
I gotta watch this fucking
Jason-
show.
Yeah, Jason Bateman is amazing. Far cry from Silver Spoons, I'll tell you that. But
Far
I'm
Cry
only-
from, Teen Wolf 2.
yeah,
Oh.
but yeah, Ozark is
You know,
something
don't
I'm
discuss.
watching.
That's an awesome movie. What the fuck, bro? It's a wolf boxing. What the fuck?
Finishing up The Witcher. Got to finish that. I got like 2 more episodes.
I heard it's the first couple are hard to get through. Then once you go past that, it gets
once
good.
you get past
Yeah,
it,
the first couple are a setup. You know,
Yeah.
you got to get that built, foundation laid,
then
and
it
then
rolls. Yeah.
oh yeah.
So just those 2 for now.
Yeah.
Can't-
But what about
can't figure out.
Me,
Yeah,
I've been watching Ripper Street on
Oh.
Netflix.
Ripper Street. That's the one with the people from Game of Thrones, right?
Yes, basically
Yeah,
everybody from Game of Thrones, when they got killed off, they went over and worked on this TV show.
And the main
I-
character is the guy from Succession. I don't know if y'all watch Succession on HBO. That's a great show too. But the main character of Nipper Street is another character in Succession. I can't remember his name.
But his number 2 man is Braun, Jerome Flynn.
From
Yeah,
Game
that
of
guy's
Thrones.
Braun, and he's a great actor.
Yeah,
It's
he's
a good
really good.
show.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
Cool.
Set around the time of Jack the Ripper in London, and different cases.
Oh,
and,
I like that,
politics
yeah.
of the city and everything.
Whitechapel.
It's like the CSI for Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, they bring in some episodes, some of that into it. Check it out; it's pretty good.
Mhm.
And the
What's it on?
Netflix. Netflix.
Okay. I'm probably gonna check that. I'm definitely gonna check that out.
The other
Like
thing
Netflix.
I've been watching was Project Blue Book on the History Channel.
I want to watch that really bad.
Hmm.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's
is
good.
that
Project Blue Book. That's is
It's
that
a
have to
TV
do with Area 51?
it's a TV show
It's-
like based on the start of like the investigation to
The
aliens.
UFO Chronicles, basically. Yeah.
Project Blue Book. You've heard of Project Blue Book, right? Yeah, so that's kind of stuff. Yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
watching.
it's pretty
not,
good.
It's not streaming anywhere, right? It's only on
It's on History Channel.
Yeah. God damn it. Oh, it needs to be on that like Hulu or some shit so I can watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's good.
Oh
Like
yeah.
The
Very
second,
good.
what, second season right now?
Yeah, getting to the end of the second season, and it's got the guy that played Lord Baelish in Game of
In Game of
Thrones.
Thrones, yeah.
Man, they're just fucking whoring out those fucking people, man. Jesus.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, they were on that show, and all of a sudden they're super popular. Everybody wants them to be on their thing.
Well, I guess it classes up your TV show. You get one of the Game of Thrones guys. They're so recognizable. Like
Yeah.
fucking rock stars. Cool. Let's see. What did I pick up this week? I watched Jojo Rabbit.
Ooh, how is that? How is that?
It's good. It's very Wes Anderson-ish. It feels like he's kind of aping Wes Anderson in a lot of this stuff. It's a fun. It's sad. It's a sad story. The actors are really good cast. Like Sam Rockwell's in it.
yeah.
Johansson. The guy who plays the kid. The kid who plays the kid is really good. The
The
main
kid who plays the kid.
yeah.
The kid.
Stephen Merchant's in it, like Rebel
Ooh.
Wilson. Yeah, it's a great cast. It's a very satirical look during that time. Yeah, it's good, well made movie, good music, good like German covers of pop songs. It's pretty
And
good.
Taika Waititi. So, boom.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, he directed that horrible Thor Ragnarok movie.
Oh,
I like
He
Ragnarok.
directed Hunt for the
man.
Wilder People, which is awesome.
I just like to piss off Leo. I like to piss
that
off
was
Leo.
last issue. I rewatched your last issue about Thor.
The running joke. I haven't seen the Joker, and I bash on Thor Ragnarok. That's the two running
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Joker, and I love Thor Ragnarok.
jokes.
Come on, Jeff Goldblum is the Grandmaster.
No, I like parts of that movie. There's some parts I fucking despise.
You thought it was too campy.
Well,
We could have a whole show just for Thor Ragnarok. And
Yeah, we could.
I've been playing this. I've been reading this like comic. My friend Megan turned me on to this called Homestuck. I don't know if you heard about this. This thing. It's like a web series, a web comic. It's on MS Paint Adventure. It's called Homestuck. It's basically like it kind of like blends genres. Like it's a web comic, but then it's like a video game within the comic, and it's like they have different devices like flash animation to tell parts of the story, and it's like it goes on for a long time. It's some interesting stuff. It's a lot of cool, like the first few pages. There's references to fucking Mac and Me and fucking Con Air and like fucking the kid is like super into like bad movies and shit. So his room is all. His room is littered with like bad, but yeah, exactly. we could definitely relate here. It went on for a while. It's like I think it's pretty long. There's like I think like seven acts or so. Like I finished like.
Is it like a choose your own adventure kind of thing?
No, it kind of makes it seem like that, but it's not. It's like you feel like you're playing a game, but they're doing all the work for you. So it's a web comic, but they blend different styles of storytelling. They go from
What's it called again?
Homestuck.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
write that down. That's important.
Yeah, it's super weird, but it's like fun. It goes by pretty quick till you go. I suggest like getting on an iPad and like going through them, but it's pretty interesting stuff. It's weird, but it kind of like it's intriguing at the same time. So it's definitely something fun to check out.
And,
Okay.
and interactive, so that sounds kind of cool too.
Yeah, it's kind of it blends a lot of like storytelling like devices, but it works well. It's fun. It's a fun thing. I'm into it. So I've been
Okay.
doing that for the last
Cool.
last few days. And what did I just finish? I finished Immortal Hulk Volume 6. That's been really good. I had to buy the next trade digitally because I finished the
Yeah.
fifth one and had to get to the next one and read the next story. It's probably my second favorite Hulk storyline. Like just behind the Peter David Hulk transformation, the original when the gray and green Hulk merged.
Mhm.
But it's a good story. I like it's a good horror, like one of the best horror comics, a mainstream horror comic in a long time. I think you guys would dig it if you need something to check out because yeah, I read the first trade. I wasn't too into it, and then Roberto and Alex told me to keep watching, keep reading, and I kept reading, and like it's probably one of my favorite books right now. It's so good. Yeah, great. Yeah, great stuff. Let's see, we got some more chats in here. Let's see, Danny, Red Planet was good.
Red
Danny,
Planet was
also-
good.
yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Danny again, Foghorn Leghorn. Yes, that's
That's
kind
say, that's say, boy.
Ah,
That's just kind of yee.
of,
Like, yeah, who's he talking about? Me or him? I don't get it.
yeah, we got a lot of chickens to roost here. Let's see. Let's see, Alex, Lord Hamish. Yep. I meant Lord Baelish actor.
Baelish.
Lord Baelish.
Littlefinger, as Rick was saying earlier, Littlefinger.
Lord Hamish.
I caught you, Rick. I caught you. I was there,
I'll
brother.
be right back.
Lord
Oh,
Hamish.
yes, ma'am.
I'll be right back.
Let's see, Mortal Hulk is
Hey,
great.
oh God, if we were in a horror movie, you'd be screwed.
That comes later.
Be right back.
No, she said,
be
I'll
right-
be right back.
I'll be right back. Let's see, what else did I watch this week? Read this week. Yeah, just that.
Go, Rick, go.
Let's see. So Rick, you got a hidden gem for us this week?
Yes, I do. So let me see. This is something very to me. So
Oh, good
a lot,
call.
of people, a lot of my friends know that I used to play when I was in middle school and high school, and when they canceled the music program at our high school, they needed somebody to come back and coordinate graduations for the next 2 to 3 years until they can like actually have people who knew what they were doing. So I actually would call all my friends who were in the band and coordinate, the music. I would get a band together so they had music for graduation and everything. And because of that, like the school actually gifted me a trumpet.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Con?
yeah,
Play us a song, Rick.
That's
can't.
amazing.
so I bit my lip when I was a kid, or not when I was a kid, but I bit my lip bit through my lip when I was in my 20s. So
Oh,
can't play anymore. But my teacher was nice enough that he saw that it happened. He taught me another instrument. So I need to get a saxophone
kazoo.
eventually. Yeah, I've been playing music for almost 17 years. So trumpet's the one thing I learned on, and then I learned woodwind. So I can play about 15 to 20 different instruments.
dang.
Yeah. And I do want to play. I want to learn how to play that right there, though. But guitar. That's the one thing I don't know how to play.
So that was
Oh,
sent by,
Dello, really?
that was sent by Ed. Yeah, he's having a Bodello.
This is a bass, Rick, but I got you.
Regardless, I want to learn to play. I learned to play just one song on bass, and it was an ex taught me how to play just this one bass line, and that was it. And but yeah, I'd like to learn to play guitar. Guitar is the one thing I want to learn how to play. That way, I can get up there and do karaoke with guitar.
Oh my God, karaoke. We haven't done karaoke since.
I
What's
miss
the name of-
karaoke so much.
What's the name of that place on near Polk? There you
Mint.
go.
Dimples.
No, not
Oh,
the Mint.
encore.
Encore.
Yeah.
That was fun. Remember Ray?
What? I don't remember anything. What happened?
Ray
We need to
denies
get back there. We
everything.
need to have
What happened?
a SF
Come
comedy
on,
club.
Elton John.
What?
Ghostbusters. Oh, wait, sorry.
I wasn't there. There's no video of that, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, dude, wasn't that sad? That's so
You
sad.
think there's no video?
Where's the? I need the video of the islands in the stream with that random girl.
Oh God, I remember that.
Oh my God, I don't think I videoed that. I did not.
Classic.
I swear
There's
to
video of
God, I swear
Ghostbusters
to
out
God,
there.
she
If
was
there's
tone
videos
deaf.
of Ghostbusters, I need this video.
Yeah, the Ghostbusters was good, but I swear to God, that girl was tone deaf.
Everybody in karaoke usually is.
yeah, there's no, yeah. You know, it's not the fucking, you know, like some Susan Boyle situation, man. It's all like fucking these karaoke's all a bunch of amateur fucking, yeah.
You said Susan Boyle.
That's better
So-
than Hugh Bowl, but okay.
I'm just glad you didn't say Clay Aiken. I would have been like,
Yeah.
for real, Ray? Really?
So, Michelle, what's your hidden gem for the week?
Oh shit, sorry.
Sorry to
I
spring
made
this up
sure to
on you.
drop it.
Oh yeah. Where'd you put it?
I put it right here.
No, we'll pull it up. This is
All
awesome.
right, so this is awesome as fuck.
Damn.
I know. I don't know. Can you see this? Murder in the Front Row.
The movie.
The
Oh, you
movie,
got the-
we got it.
Oh, wow.
It was
Look at you guys.
released. It was released the same day that Predator Hunting Grounds was.
Wow, look
This
at
is
you.
that DVD for all the San Francisco band, you know, the History Tunnel.
Yeah.
Where
With Harold.
with Harold and Brian Liu that
Brian
did all
Liu.
the, you know, all the pictures and stuff. So
That's
I picked
awesome.
this up,
I,
came
was,
in the
I heard
mail.
I heard the movie's pretty good too.
It's really
It is.
good.
Yeah, I
It
got
is.
you.
Yeah. This is an awesome poster. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Oh, that's dope.
That's a
Har-
dope
Did Harold
poster.
design that?
Probably,
I was gonna say.
but we'll have to ask. That's our actual hidden gem because we got this just yesterday with the Predator Hunting Grounds.
Dope.
But there is one thing I wanted to show you all.
Oh.
Okay, so you know we were supposed to go to Emerald City, blah blah blah.
I don't want to talk
We were
about
supposed- we
Chris
were-
Warner.
so I have this.
The con you which will not speak of?
I have this awesome thing book. I don't know if you've all seen this. This is
Yeah.
like-
Ray, do you have that book?
You have this?
No.
I don't know.
The
if I
hardback.
don't know if Alex has
You
it.
should get it because you would appreciate it.
This has like all these different art covers of the thing.
Different artist renditions
By
and
different
takes.
artists. So I had
That's
Dan
awesome.
Burton, who's one of our comic guys that we know because he's local.
Yeah,
I
he's a
want
good
to borrow
friend of
that.
mine.
He
I want
drew
to borrow that.
You can't borrow it. It's sketches.
drew a sketch for us.
You can go over
Oh,
their
it's-
house and you can
It's
go
a
over their
sketch.
house.
It's a sketchbook. It looked like it was like a graphic novel for a second.
No, it's a.
No, it's not a
just,
sketchbook. It's
it-
all a bunch of different
It-
art for the
Yeah, it's
thing.
everybody's
It's like a swimsuit
interpretation.
issue for the thing.
Everybody's like interpretation of the thing, like people's different interpretations.
Exactly. Different artists.
So this
That
is
looks
like
cool.
my hidden gem. So my goal is to get almost every artist that's in this book to sign this.
Who's gonna be the hardest person to get?
Oh,
Isn't Drew Struzan in there?
I think Bruce Struzan might be in here. But he's
And,
not hard
I
to
mean,
get.
no, we've already seen him,
We
but
met him. You know,
Yes.
I'll have to get back to you on a different episode for that.
Let
but yeah,
the
Ray, you
the
should get this
begins.
book,
This
man.
is an awesome book.
Actually, both of y'all should get this book. It's worth it, man, because I know you're both Thing fans. I remember the horror movie episode. Y'all were both, the thing, boom. I was like, yes, the Thing. You would enjoy this book.
That thing.
That thing. Are we doing karaoke right now?
Hey,
yeah,
what's
we
up?
Hey, we should have a
You should.
Oh
karaoke.
my God, a karaoke
Karaoke.
episode.
Demonetized. Let's see. I guess we have to get monetized first. So my hidden gem for the week.
Yeah.
I just
Uh-oh.
finished rewatching this.
Oh my
yeah,
God, I remember that.
that's a
It stinks.
show.
It stinks. These are a bunch of the guys that did they were worked on The Simpsons the first few years of The Simpsons. They
Yep.
got a deal to work do a show
Yep.
on ABC, and they were gonna do a live action show, but they decided to do a cartoon. Yeah, they had Lovitz. Lovitz does the voice.
Oh my God.
It's a great
It's
cartoon,
in
cleverly
time.
written. Like the movie parodies are hilarious within the show. He plays a film critic, like a Cisco Niebert type, like Gene Shalit type character. But he's pretty funny. It's a witty show, kind of ahead of its time, like some of the humor they were dealing with. Great show, fun show. Only I think 30 episodes, like I
Okay.
think, two seasons at the most. It's like, yeah, great fucking series. Like I really had fun going back to this. It's a fun.
Dude,
show.
what was his buddy's name? The guy who was kind of like his Crocodile Dundee guy.
Oh,
Who was
something Hawk, something.
yeah, the Paul
Jeremy-
Hogan like looking
It was
dude.
Jeremy
That dude
Hawk.
Always, Jeremy. That
Jeremy
dude always
Hawk,
cracked me up, dude.
He was like a cross between Mel Gibson and Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile
you know,
Dundee.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was yeah, the characters are great. Duke Phillips, his boss, like that,
His
you know,
boss is great.
he's from Georgia.
Critic.
Hell yeah.
So great show. Yeah, just
Shout out to
just
my
kind of
state.
like ended way too soon. Like it just but yeah, the movie parodies are hilarious. Like they do like unnecessary sequels to a lot of movies and stuff. So it's a
Cool.
fun show. Definitely a hidden gem. Definition of a hidden gem. That's if you get a chance to get a hold of it. I think it's streaming. I forgot what site it's streaming on, but I have the DVD so I can watch it whenever I want.
Okay.
The critic.
I
The
don't need
critic
internet connection.
Apparently Roberto's jumping on eBay to try and find the Thing book right now.
Oh no,
You need it, Matt. Get it. It's a
Get
good
that
one.
book.
It's a good one.
gotta be careful, man. I had to like cancel a bunch of pre-orders today, man. I man, I gotta be careful in this quarantine lifestyle, man. I can't fucking buy all this crazy shit.
All the pre-orders, yeah.
Don't worry, I have enough.
Oh, he's
I still have a bunch of shit pre-ordered. Don't worry. Cycle of the Werewolf.
Yeah, he wants to sneak that in there.
The hardback.
is that the one that fucking Alex had a book of, or did they make a graphic novel based on that, or is that
No,
something different?
this is the book. This is the
actual
hardback.
Stephen King.
This is
No,
the
no, no.
first
I get
hardback.
that, but I thought Alex was showing something about like Cycle of the Werewolf or something.
That's what they based the movie off of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet is based off of Stephen King's Cycle of the Werewolf.
Yeah, it's like a.
But this one is special because first print and signed by Bernie Wrightson.
Yeah, Bernie Wrightson did all the
I
art.
just saw that last week, dude. I'm watching a lot of movies right now in this fucking whole
Yeah.
fucking.
I think all of us are, Rick.
I just saw a lot of things last week.
Oh,
I watched six. I watched 6 movies yesterday, man. I'm fucking all over. I watched. What I watched?
Hey, Rick watched Kroll, so right on, brother Rick.
The
Hey.
movies.
Wow.
The movies.
I watched
Glaze, baby.
Kroll at work. That's how bored I was last week.
Yeah, movies.
Wow.
That movie does not hold up. That movie. The only good thing about
Kroll?
it.
Are you kidding me? It's a swashbuckling sci-fi epic. What's wrong with you?
I watched it recently.
I love that
What
movie.
is wrong with you? No,
You know what?
no.
Yeah, good, bro. Get out of here.
Fantasy. Fantasy movies hold up left and right.
Fantasy movies are awesome.
Fantasy movies hold up left and right. Willow holds up.
You Rose.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Willow holds up. I agree with that.
Buck the Slayer holds up.
Hawk the Slayer!
Beastmaster holds up. All of these movies hold up because they're
Yeah.
fantasy. It's not like it's not like it's like Dark Crystal.
Rose-colored
holds up.
glasses, Rick. Rose-colored glasses.
Hold that.
Let's
No.
see. Lori, Rick, favorite trumpet player. Rick, what's your favorite trumpet player?
I said my first one of all time is Arturo Sandoval. Fucking love the guy. He's an amazing trumpet player. Fucking hits fucking like I think a triple octave, probably quadruple octave. And my second one after that is a dude named Maynard Ferguson. He was like one of the dudes that was like listening to when I was in middle school because I really loved his sound, how he blares his sound, and I would always try to copy and mimic it. So those
Sorry,
are my
Rick,
first.
who was the first one? Rick, who was the first one?
Arturo Sandoval.
Arturo
Did he
Sandoval.
play for the Giants?
No, that was Pablo. That was Pablo.
Let's see. Alex, Murder in the Front Row is great documentary on the history of Bay Area thrash metal. Sick.
Yup.
Alex again, gonna start calling Rick Gabriel. And Alex wants to
Gabriel.
see the critic too. The trumpet.
Yeah.
White Gabriel, White Gabriel, right?
Trumpet. Gabriel the trumpet.
Rick
The horn. Yeah.
That's for
Gabriel
you, Rick.
Pro.
Yeah, those are better than the
Oh,
movie. Yeah.
that's dope, man. I like that. I like the one on the right side. Well, relatively speaking, to my right, because that looks like the movie poster.
That
Almost.
is a movie poster.
It is the movie
Yeah,
poster.
it's the movie.
But
Oh,
the
that's
artist
good.
that worked on it was Brett Blevins.
The glaive is one of those top movie weapons.
Yeah,
that
great.
if you
Yeah, the
ever
weapon's
have-
more iconic than the
Yes.
movie.
Yes.
The glaive would be on your
And
on your
It's
weapons
right up
list.
there with the sword from the Sword and the Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movie doesn't
It's
hold
a-
up. Sorry, guys.
It's a
Sorry,
good
spoiler
no,
alert. The movie
It
doesn't
holds up. I'm sorry, Ray.
I'm with you, Rick. Sorry, Ray.
It holds up. It's fantasy.
Hey,
Fantasy.
You guys are just
holds
proving my
up.
point when
It's
you guys agree with each
fantasy.
other. So thank you.
It's fantasy.
Oh, damn.
Thanks,
Really?
guys.
Really, Ray?
Really, Ray? Really, Ray?
But wait, Bo and Rick are teaming up. Yeah, I won this, Ben. Thanks, guys.
No,
Whoa.
you lose.
Oh no.
What happened to Rick?
Rick left.
I'm here. I'm going. I'm at 20%, so I have to. Let me
Oh, well-
charge my battery
well,
just
yeah.
in case for this.
I'm tired of your
I'm
crawl
prepared.
bashing. I'm out of here. I quit the show.
Yeah, you
Rick,
guys started
plug the
flexing
shit
on
in,
Kroll.
man.
What the fuck, bro?
Kroll sucks. All right, fuck.
Kroll's amazing. Dude, the fucking scene
Ken
with
Marshall.
the spider and the widow of the web.
Ooh.
Classic. Classic.
Dude, didn't ILM work on that?
I think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because ILM's never worked on a bad movie. Yeah.
You got
Okay,
Liam.
Howard,
You
no.
got Liam Neeson. You got Robbie
Oh,
Coltrane.
stop it.
Liam Neeson, Robbie Coltrane.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Thank you, Rick.
You got the fucking. You got the doctor dude from fucking Sleepy Hollow in it. He played the guy who eventually became the Lord Marshal. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know my.
Yep.
Let's see. We got some more. Lori said legend.
Legend's
Ooh,
great.
Yeah.
Legend
Tom
holds up.
Cruise.
Yes, Lori,
Tom Cruise
legend
did
is.
that.
Wait for it.
Oh, you know what's funny? The same. You remember Meg Mucklebones from Legend? The witch-looking thing that jumped out. That was Robert Picardo.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I thought
The
that
A
was
lot of
great
people don't
Robert
know that.
Picardo.
That was
Christine
Robert
Conway.
Picardo. And of course, Billy Barty playing the little dwarf guy.
Lori
Billy
said,
Barty, he played the Hyde Nelwyn, one of the greatest little actors ever, next to Warwick Davis.
Yeah. He played that guy from Body Slam.
hey, first of all, the greatest little actor of all time is Tom Cruise. All right, don't fucking. Let's see. Legend holds up by Lori and Alex Heckle and Jekyll. Yep. Those are two.
Jekyll and Jekyll.
Wow, he's straight.
I
Alex
guess
is
that's
straight.
me and Rick is what he's trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
say. Are you trying to say that's me and Rick, Heckle and Jekyll?
Yeah, they're more like the racist birds from Dumbo.
Oh, my God.
I am not a racist.
We are not racist.
I am
According to
not.
Yelp.
Oh, damn it, Rick.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Was those
Yeah.
deep cuts?
Because we know everything on
So
the
you're supposed to be
internet is the truth.
bird boys for life. I guess not, man. Rick will fucking turn on you quick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick
Bird
will.
Bird of prey.
Yeah, Rick will turn on you quick.
Smile
Glitter.
in your face. He's a Rick stabber. Rick
I hear
stabber.
voices in my head.
Glitter in your face.
Sorry, it's the Jameson. I apologize.
Ray, where are we at now? We were doing pull lists, right?
I just pulled some shit off the wall, so yeah, all right, we're pulling.
All right, I think we got that was pretty good. We're almost coming up on 2 hours right there. Yeah. That was
Oh,
pretty
okay,
Oh, my God,
okay.
2 hours of us bullshitting. Yay!
Yeah.
No, we're not bullshitting. We're
That's the show. Welcome-
discussing.
yeah, that's the show.
No, this is great
We need to-
bullshit.
We need to talk about toys in an episode, Ray.
Sure. Yeah, we have plenty
Action
of time.
figures.
Action figures.
Uh,
The action figures.
Holly collectible action figures. Yes.
Yeah.
They're not figurines, they are action figures.
In the next one, Bo. That's what we get all your
Okay.
whip out all your toys next time.
Oh, says the
Yeah,
man who, you just look over Ray's shoulder.
Yeah, you got all
yeah,
them toys over there.
Look at my shoulder.
That's my
Uh,
toys.
Oh, there's a couple on that shelf that I need.
I know, those figures are awesome.
Don't worry, I'll be dead
Very
soon.
much
You
so.
can have 'em, don't worry.
The Rayzeum is awesome. If y'all don't know, it's a great place to visit.
Yeah, it's a magical place.
Only if you're invited.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh,
Look at
those
Rick's
are
Barbies.
nice.
wow,
Hot toys.
Cute. That looks
very
great.
nice. Oh, hang on.
Oh my God, look at that Winter Soldier. That's
All
awesome.
right. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Winter Soldier. Joker. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
two,
wow,
two sides,
that looks-
two sides of Rick's personality right there.
Yeah, exactly.
I could imagine
Hold on,
those two on
Bo,
his
Bo
shoulder.
went to go get something. Hold up.
All right, I'm gonna just end the show and then Bo just go run for nothing.
You got
All right,
5
Michelle.
minutes left. Hold up.
All right, Michelle, bye.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, Rick's back.
No,
Hey, when
no
Bo
Bo.
comes back, tell him the show's over. So.
Shut up.
Oh, well, we've seen this before. What was the name of the fellow that you have for the figures? I can't remember his name.
What?
The guest
Oh,
that you
Dre?
have that does. Dre,
Dre?
yeah, Dre. So we got the John Wick one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
that we talked about.
Nice.
But Bo needs to show this one because this one's cool. I don't think you guys have this or talked about this yet. So we did the John Wick already, so get that. But
All right.
we're gonna show you because we drink and we know things, right? Here we go.
There better be a midget in that box. There you go.
Oh, I love that guy, man.
Oh, that's actual size too.
Articulation.
Yeah,
Is that- Is that fucking a scale?
That's a scale. That's fucked up. Bro.
That's the scale. Yeah, that's the scale.
Awesome. That's
that's-
three. What company is that? Threezio?
Give me 1 second.
What is the name of
Yes, it is. Good call, Ray.
Yeah, Ezio, you're
I
right.
know my shit.
You are correct.
You know your
sir.
shit.
I drink and I know my shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
All right, cool. That's a nice little preview for next episode. We'll go more next time we have Bo and Michelle, and we'll go a little more in depth on some of our. We did the comic then this time. Next time we'll go a little more in depth on the crazy
We'll
shit
do the
we got, the
figures.
toys we got. Cool.
Yep.
All right. So what's up, Michelle? You got any shout outs you want to give? Any final words for the
Oh my
audience?
God, shout out to everybody. I got my sister on here. I got, Lori G's over there and Randy's over there and Ed's over there. And I got maybe KP from my work might be over there. Sergio over there.
Hey, what's up, sir?
Anybody else? I love you all. Thanks for tuning
Yeah,
in.
like and subscribe to the channel. please.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, I think we had 15 people watching at one point. That's like the most.
Woohoo!
Yeah, there you go. It's yeah.
That's better than 2, right?
Yeah, moving the needle, Bo. You're moving the needle. Let's see, a couple final chats here. 1-1 scale, LOL from Alex, and then Lori. Bye guys, miss you. Stay safe.
Me
Try.
too, Lori.
Yep, Alex,
Bo, any
Yes.
any shout outs you want to give? Any
Shout
final words?
Just shout out to the work family. Miss all y'all. Shout out to Sergio. Thanks for watching, brother. I'll see you in a little while. We're gonna play some Predator.
And they're gonna play the game too.
Ah,
And a shout out to my boy Rick. Thanks for recognizing and being with me with Kroll, brother. Great movie.
Dude,
Love
I
it.
have to add you
We'll
on
call you guys the
PSN.
fucking McCroll sisters.
I'm gonna text you so you can just like copy and paste my PSN so you can have me
Okay.
on there.
okay. Yeah, do
Cool,
that.
cool.
We'll
Oh,
find you.
man.
Oh, one quick question. Maybe Rick, you might know.
Uh-oh.
What is a good wireless headset for PS4? We were looking at Turtle Beach, but we
Turtle
weren't
Beach is
sure.
probably the best.
Turtle Beach is one of the best,
Yeah.
Okay.
but I'll text you guys actually because I have a couple of friends who just bought this new one that has a DAC system that actually comes with it, a digital audio console that you
Okay.
could actually hook up, and the wireless one costs like so much, like 370, but
Ooh,
the wired one is definitely a lot less. So I'm gonna get you guys the name of that one, and I'll send it to you when I send my my PSN to you
your
guys.
tag, your PS4. Okay.
As long as it's got a pretty decent sized cord, I don't care about wireless.
No,
Yeah, we don't
it's just
necessarily
you
need
want
wireless.
something with a DAC because right now it
Okay.
controls your audio in the game. It controls your audio on your mic. It controls
Okay.
everything pretty good. So I'll get you guys
Okay,
that
okay.
information.
All right.
right.
Sounds good.
All right, that's your final words, Rick. What's your
No,
shout
I just want
Turtle
to
Beach,
say
Turtle Beach.
I want to shout out Graham for the music. Still, the music fucking
Oh, yeah.
rocks.
Thank you, Graham.
It's still
Love
a
you,
part
Graham.
Love you, Graham.
of everything.
Yep.
Now that we have that awesome SF comic SF company our sheet that you made, Ray. Another shout out to you and shout out to Emily for the logo. I want another logo. We need another logo too. Just have
More
multiple
logo.
logos.
I am an artist. I can do one. Just Ray has to ask.
Just throw it out there then, bro.
I think I asked you
Okay.
20 times already. Like, yeah.
Whoa.
But, add it to all the other shit I've asked you to do, and then you fucking. put 'em back on.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Shit's happening.
go play some more Predator, bro.
Shit will happen.
That
Yeah, so
boss lady has
I'll definitely
spoken.
be
I got that whip going. Whip.
Oh, hey.
I'll be texting
Whipping
you guys,
good.
bro.
Hit me up, Rick.
Shout out to everybody watching the show. Appreciate it. People, it's a little distraction from this crazy time right now. So, especially this week. So just shout out everybody that's supporting us and excited about the show and asking about when it's happening, and we're trying to do more stuff as soon as we have time. And Rick, you're all right, Rick?
I'm sad. I miss everybody.
I do too.
I have to go to work.
I'm
Work is
indifferent.
insane.
I'm
miss it.
okay.
Sheriff, I miss everybody.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Friendly, I've got a podcast. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm reaching tens of people here. That's all I need. Tens of people around America. All right, so now we're officially the longest show in SF Company Hour history. Yeah.
Yay, number
Yay.
25.
Yep, it's a
25.
special anniversary issue. 25 down.
Thanks,
Wow, can we? Yeah, 25 down. That's a quite an
That's a
accomplishment.
milestone.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Rick, for doing what you do. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yes,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you very much, guys. Always fun hanging with y'all.
Yeah, all right. So everybody, shout out everybody that joined in the chat and engaged with us. You definitely helped move the conversation along, so that was good. So yeah, just thanks to everybody. Yeah, keep watching for more stuff, and this was a fun one. Let's do it again.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe and share.
And share.
Predator,
No,
Jerry,
No, just share.
Share.
Predator.
Conway.
Predator.
Conway.